तू खुद की खोज में निकल, तू किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। जो तुझसे लिपटी बेड़ियां, समझना इनको वस्त्र तू। ये बेड़ियां पिघाल के बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू, बना ले इनको शस्त्र तू। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? चरित्र जब पवित्र है तो क्यों है ये दशा तेरी? ये पापियों को हक नहीं कि लें परीक्षा तेरी, कि लें परीक्षा तेरी। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है। जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है, जला के भस्म कर उसे जो क्रूरता का जाल है। तू आरती की लौ नहीं, तू क्रोध की मशाल है, तू क्रोध की मशाल है। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तू चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। चुनर उड़ा के ध्वज बना, गगन भी कपकपाएगा। अगर तेरी चुनर गिरी तो एक भूकंप आएगा, एक भूकंप आएगा। तो खुद की खोज में निकल, तो किस लिए हताश है? तो चल, तेरे वजूद की समय को भी तलाश है, समय को भी तलाश है।
War is not freedom over my shoulder. I see a clear view. All for my family, reason I breathe, and everything to lose. Should I ask myself in the water what a warrior would do? Tell me underneath my armor, am I loyal, brave and true? Am I loyal, brave and true? Losing is easy, winning takes bravery. I am a tiger's fool. Out in the open, no one to save me. The kindest of whispers are cool. Should I ask myself in the water what a warrior would do? Tell me underneath my armor, am I loyal, brave and true? Am I loyal, brave and true? Cold is the morning, warm is the dream, chasing the answers till I can't sleep. Will I be stronger or will I be weak when you're not with me? Who am I without my armor? Standing in my father's shoes. All I know is that it's harder.
Hello, good evening, Sat Shri Akal. I see smiling faces of all of you. Hi, Parv. I missed listening to you, and I'm going to listen to you again tonight. And today evening's nice listening to all of you and watching you. I think, did you like the recitation today? Well, you did just put a thumbs up. Did you like the Amitabh Bachchan recitation today? Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to leave. I'm a co-host for the host tonight, which is Sonal, the founder of the PaintBrush Art Community. And let me thank each one of you to be a part of this event. What can I say? I mean, like it's something really amazing to have you all on board. And I'm leaving this to Sonal now.
Can you bring me one piece of paper and pen?
Hello, am I audible to all of you? Very good evening. Welcome to Brave. Brave is a theme. Well, we all know what bravery is. Sometimes it is by choice, and sometimes it is the only choice we have. So today, I'm sure you will enjoy the artworks. All our artists have made wonderful compositions based on this theme. And we have a Bollywood singer with us, performers, and of course, our in-home rock star Romit with us. Let's start the show. Okay. Thank you so much for coming and your support and faith. Really nice having you all with us.
Thanks to the PaintBrush Art Community to be a co-host. So we have something extraordinary today with us. You know, we have heard about wars, we have heard about fronts. We see them in the movies, you know, which is large life personified image of the army man. But in true sense, what an army man is, and how can it definitely be having a huge impact on our lives. So I'm going to call on board now. First is Mr. Deepak Iyer. I'm putting you on spotlight. And Deepak is a war veteran. So I would like Deepak to speak about himself rather than me talking about him, and about the theme of this event tonight, and what you think is bravery all about, according to you. Yes, Deepak, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't get your name, so would love to address your name as you.
I am the only legal husband of Sonal.
Wonderful.
And my name is Romit. And by profession, I'm a doctor. And by passion, I do everything that I enjoy.
That is so fabulous. That is so fabulous to hear. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to speak. So a huge welcome to everybody, and a deep sense of gratitude for being invited to this community of creative human beings. And I think it takes a lot to just express yourself out there in the world. And that's who you really are. And there are so many artists who are just closet artists who'd love to sing, who'd love to paint, who'd love to create so much of art. But then that bit around being brave at times could be missing in such people's lives. So they're not ready to put themselves out there. So I'm celebrating all the braves on this call. And for me, that really is what being brave is: putting yourself out there in front of the world, putting whatever you've created, your creations, out there in front of the world, and then just standing along with it. There would be people who'd love it. There are people who'd like it, who'd not like it, who may kind of pass comments that may not be great. But then despite all of that, that is a creation, and just putting that out there is what being brave is all about. And I think that really, for me, signifies this entire quality of brave. So that was what it was from my end. Rohit, would love to take any other questions. And of course, looking forward to how you're taking the program ahead.
You know, for me, bravery is that 19 years of marriage. And I'm in the 20th year now. Yeah, just on a lighter note. But then I think so. What is brave for me? For me, everything is brave in every moment, the things that you do. But I can't match the bravery that you people have gone through and you have done for the country. So I have one single question, which would be a question for everyone to listen about, the answer from you. What advice would you give to them in their life at any moment or any given time? They feel depressed, low, and they really want to come out of it. Because I know, Deepak, that you are an amazing motivator. You do a lot of sessions with people, you talk to them, you know, you revive them. So I want you to give some tips to these artists, you know, because art world is such where they only need is appreciation. They only need is recognition. Money is something that follows eventually. So when they feel depressed, when they're low in their life, what exactly would you advise them or ask them to do that they might come out of it and show flying colors to everyone, like one of the best, like you are one of the best when it comes to veteran army?
Thank you for that question. Well, I don't have a magic answer here, but I'm just going to share what comes for me naturally. And I think around the theme of bravery, it is that there are times which, I mean, life is like a sine curve. It goes up and then it comes down. Again, it goes up, again, it comes down. And while we all love those emotions when we are on top, because we love those emotions, right? We're succeeding, life is good, we're happy, we're excited, and everybody's appreciating us. That's what being on top feels like. But when we come down, there are another set of emotions. And those emotions could range from sadness to anger to upset to depression to all, I would say pain. And for me, just allowing yourself to fully experience that, not trying to run away from that pain, not trying to run away from that suffering, not trying to run away from that sadness. I think as long as we just allow ourselves to fully experience it in the body, just if you want to cry, just cry and let it out. If you want to go and kind of catch a friend and just talk and let it out, or whatever you find for yourself that allows you to just release that and experience it fully. I think that's what then gets you back in your spirit. So I have no shame in saying that there have been moments in my life when I've just cried and I feel no shame. And I've cried in front of others as well. And people often say, crying is a sign of weakness. You show your emotions, people take advantage of you. I say that's a strength of your courage. If you can shed tears, you can just experience it and say, yeah, I'm hurting and I'm hurting real bad. Okay. I'm feeling humiliated in this moment. I'm feeling upset in this moment, whatever I'm feeling. And just saying, yeah, this is what I'm feeling and it's okay. I think for me, if you're able to do that, then I think you are super prepared to rise up very soon. Okay. And rise very high, because somebody who can go to the depth of pain can go to any heights.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what I would share.
I always tell to people, the most important thing in your life is to respect yourself. So when you start respecting yourself and you stop comparing it to anything around you or with you, you are definitely a brave person. Why? Because acceptance of yourself and your own is the best example of being brave. And that takes you miles and miles away. You can, once you start respecting yourself, you'll be able to accept sarcasm. You'll be able to accept insults. You'll be able to accept success in life. And that's what makes you happy. Brilliant. Deepak, I'm really honored to have you with us on board. You know why? Because I had a dream of talking to a lot of veterans and some of our guests who are here today, because you are on show with us tonight, they wanted to be a part of the show. And one of them is Mr. Anjini Prakash Laitu, who's a legendary artist. We'll be speaking to him soon. So I want you to be on the show with us. You'll see a lot of paintings coming forwards. And I would give this opportunity to you, to our special guest like Parv and so on, to select one artist who will be featuring with us in Cafe Arte and whose art is one of the best which you find throughout the show. So we have lots of fun going on, Deepak. And stay in touch and tune with us. And you can keep your mic unmute if you want to say something to the art or the artist throughout the process. And I'll call on board our next sweet dhol bhangra player, one and only, that is Parv. Hi, Parv.
Hello, everybody.
How are
Hello
you?
from the UK. Good, I'm good. How are you?
Okay, before we go for Parv, let me tell you something about her. I mean, she has been an inspiring woman to a lot of people in the Bhangra industry. You might have seen a lot of other Bhangra and dhol players in London or in UK, but she was the one to pioneer that. She belongs to a musical family, let me tell you, who has been into this trade of music and Bhangra for years. She is one of the first women Bhangra international artists to make her own group called Eternal Tal, which is a sponsor of the show today. She has been featured in 3 Bollywood movies, right? If I'm not wrong, Yamla Palla Divana and so on. And you must have seen her on the screen. She is on the verge of having her own life converted into a bioepic movie. And she has performed, you name it, any of the shows we talk about, with the O2 Arena, which is an LG Arena now, and likewise, different places, different weddings, different shows, and miles in Chicago and Canada, and you name it. When it comes to Bhangra, it's New York, it's all Perv. So we had Bend It Like Beckham. Okay, so we might soon have it like Dhol like Perv. So Perv, the mic is all yours. Tell me something about you and let everyone know what is bravery from your point of view, and what makes you so brave to fight all those, the rap singers, the DJs, and everything in fact, in those closed circuits of UK. How did you come out of it? And what makes it so special that everyone falls in love with your dhol? And I think so in down the line, we are going to hear something from you, right?
Yes, yes,
Perfect,
of
perfect.
course. No dhol today.
So whenever you see something good, like just dhol it.
I will. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited about today. It's been a long 25-year journey. And for me, being brave is actually stepping out into a Bhangra male dominating industry. I actually didn't think I'd get this far. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking to you guys, because I really did think that my dreams would be crushed. Because at every opportunity I had, everyone, not just men, was saying, this is not for you. I don't think dhol's for you. I think you should just carry on studying. And I really didn't understand why I couldn't have a career in promoting Bhangra and just playing the dhol. You don't need a DJ. You don't need a PA system. You don't need a mic. You need a dolly, And I started having paratha in the morning and started to go to the gym to prove that I can play just as good as the lads. And I think in the UK, it was a kind of a bit of a, stereotypical kind of way of thinking. But all the groups around me were all men. Bhangra groups, singers, musicians, barmen, cameraman, DJ. And I was looking like this. And when I started with my father, this is where brave comes in. My father is in the Guinness Book World Records for starting Bhangra music in the UK. In the UK. So he started in 1967. He's a Guinness Book record holder. So obviously when I came in the 80s, he was like this cool Elvis-looking Beatles band. And they had a group of 10 men. And I kind of picked my hand up when I was about 10 years old. Hi, Daddy, can I come to your gigs? And my mom was going, no. You can't turn her into a rock star. And I just wanted to be like him. He was so brave. He was going to gigs, international, people were throwing their T-shirts at him. And I went to one of his programs and it was just all men in the audience, men on the stage. And I turned to Dad and I said, train me, Dad, train me to be brave and courageous like you. He was all right. But he actually didn't believe I could do it. So I sat him down. I said, Dad, I love your group. The group is called Pachangi Group. They started in 1967. My dad is still singing till this day, 7 years on. And I sat him down. I said, Dad, I want to start my own group. I want to start my own pioneering female dhol group. Why can't I do that? He was like, no. But no. No one's going to take you seriously. No. I was like, why? Why can't I do that? Why can't I perform at Glastonbury and BBC? He's like, no one's going to take you seriously.
And you were featured on BBC, right? You were featured on BBC a couple of times. I saw that.
Yeah, BBC even asked me, why dhol? And I was like, when you hear something, Bhangra, it's the dhol. And I said to Dad, I picked up all the singing. I know I tried to sing, but I can't. I picked up all the instrument, but the one instrument that everybody does this is the dhol. And I thought, I know how people can take me seriously. I'm just going to start playing. And when my talent shone through, everything fell into place. Purohit, everything fell into place. And 25 years on, I've got a career out of promoting Bhangra internationally. I teach 10 hours a week of trampoline Bhangra, normal Bhangra, all classes, Asian DJs, everything female. I've got it in my little earth in my hand. And that's my story.
So now, today you're going to see you being a brave, an example of bravery also, winning the world, winning the male dominating industry around you. What I really want to know is that what advice would you give to these brave artists today, the artworks? I think so. You'll be seeing a lot of artworks tonight and you'll get something to pick from your side as well. So what one thing would you like to say to these artists, that what is bravery all about, and you need to focus on that?
Firstly, I'm honored to be even sitting here with so many great artists. I was doing my research on Google and I was finding out what all these people were saying. And the fact that I'm here and the fact that people are going out there and, showcasing their art is already the step up to the first step of the ladder. And I think Deepak ji said that fear will come on every step that you take. I had fear when I was going to college. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to fail my GCSEs. I'm going to fail my A-levels. My mind was to music. But if you've got the passion for something, don't stop. Keep going. Even if it takes you, some people, it takes one step. And some people it takes one step, but some people it takes loads of steps to get to where they are. And don't give up. Don't crush your dreams. If you've got a passion, whether one person's watching you or 100 people watching you, keep going. And bravery is all about keeping that legacy that Balbir Singh Pachangi group started in 1967. I'm going to carry on for the next 50 years, and so should they.
Perfect. Thank you for those words, Parv. You've always been my fave. When I heard you for the first time in Buffalo, and then beyond that. So stay tuned with us. You want to play it right now?
Yeah, of
course. Give it a start?
I think they all need
that should be great. That should be great.
I'm gonna try and come off my mic.
Yeah. So everyone, look the way Parv plays the dhol.
I've got my baby mic today, baby doll.
Okay.
So you might want to close down your speakers. I'll do a little demo.
I want everyone to clap. Whoa. So that's just the beginning. The best thing about the musicians and the players and the singers is that they need a lot of praise. If you really want them to get into rhythm, right, you need to say, raise your hands. Did you like that? So do you want something more from Parv? Do you want something more balle from Parv in the coming minutes? Raise your hands. You want some more dhol from her later? And I'm sure you're all going to fall in love with this girl. And she makes us proud. Way back there in England, you should see how Indians, work out their life to get where they are today. So we go on to the show next, and I call upon Sonal to invite our special guest tonight, and that is Sultana Kazim. Yes, Sonal? Sultana, ma'am, you need to unmute yourself.
Hello. Am I audible? Oh, we are honored to have you with us, Sultana ma'am. It is so nice to have you with us.
It's so sweet of you to say that. I was looking forward to it so much. I had a little crisis home, but it's okay. Everything is okay now. So how did it start? I missed it.
Yes. You didn't miss much.
No.
Yeah, you're going to see more of people around you and more of dhol tonight with Parv.
Okay.
But I want to tell everyone that she is one of the most well-known supermodels of her time and one of the most coveted fashionista of Dubai and an artist herself. You go to her house, you see a gallery of paintings and artworks and artifacts. Amazingly sweet and humble. Here is Sultana Kazim with us, and I want to ask her in a few lines, how do you feel to be with us tonight, and what is bravery for you?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Can you hear? Yeah. Tell me, ma'am, what is bravery for you, and how do you feel to be with us tonight, and what do you expect from the artist tonight?
How do I feel being among the artists?
Yeah. And what is bravery for you?
I feel in heaven when I'm around artists. Really, I am totally. They are my breath. They are my soul. I breathe them. I dream about them. I feel their emotions in so many ways. And I am just so happy and so lucky to be in this environment. And God bless you all.
She is one of the examples of brave. In fact, one of our guests, special guest, Peter Gressman, when was asked this question, who according to you is brave? And Peter said, for me, it's Sultana Kazim. Right,
thank
Peter?
you, Peter.
And I totally second him for that. Why? Because I have known Sultana, ma'am, for almost a year and a half or more. And trust me, when she's around you, you have this feeling of being with someone divine. And that is my personal feelings for her. She is one wonderful person who will only shower her love to you and who will only encourage you to do the things that you want to achieve in your life, like she has. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'd like to say a little bit here. Having grown up in the era where they don't allow women to do very much outside the home. And every time I wanted to go and play football and cricket with my brothers, everybody around me were boys, and I was the only girl in that neighborhood. So I wanted to be one of the boys. And of course they would, no, you can't do that. And I said, why can't I? Because you're a girl. So what? I'm a girl. I can do it. I am better than any of those boys. I mean, I can even make a cricket ball from the scratch. You know, I would climb up a tree and go and steal some crow's egg so that I can make manja for kites and things like that. Oh. I mean, yeah. And my mother used to say, my God, I thought I had a girl, but she's a boy. You know, what am I going to do with her? So anyway, they kept pushing me to do domestic things like sewing, embroidery, flower decoration, table setting. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go out and play with the boys. So I had a lot of battles to fight. And every time I was told, you can't do this, you can't do that. And only because you're a girl. And so I resent that very much. So when you all say about women empowerment, I am not fighting for equality. I'm fighting for superiority. Oh. That's why I am not in that scene. You didn't see me in that scene because I am so out of it. If the women are so much superior, because if they weren't, God and nature would not have them make the women the custodian of life. We bring life in this world. I mean, that is a great honor, you know. And if it weren't for us, how could we? Right? Thank you.
I love that line of yours. I'm not fighting here for equality. I'm fighting here for superiority.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what Parv also faced when she started her career as a doll pair. She must have gone through the whole thing, you know, it's a men thing. And I think so today, if someone wants to call you for dole, you call Parv in England. And that's how things change, you know, that's called being superlative. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Sultana, ma'am. And I'll go to our next special guest before we start with the artworks, and we'll go down the show. Please, I would like to call upon Rukni, sir. Are you online? I think so. He hasn't, because I did get a message from him. Alessendrai, you are looking absolutely stunning, and black is one of my fave colors as well. So I would like to call upon Alessandra from Televisionario 2, who has been our supporter and sponsor for almost all the shows that we have done virtually.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, dear.
Okay, good evening to all, and many thanks to Sonal and Dr. Romit for inviting me at this amazing event. Televisionario 2 is very happy to support this wonderful events, and congratulations to Parv for your exhibition for your song. Every day I work with art and music, and I appreciate your music. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, and all my best wishes to all.
So sweet of you.
So I come back in Dubai in April, and I hope to meet you.
That's so sweet of you, and I'm waiting for that moment. Why? Because I want you to give the gulab jamun of India. Have you heard of gulab jamun of India? It's one of the sweetest thing, and it matches your smile. So I'll wait for the day when you're here, and I think so. Very soon, Televisionario is also going to call Parv to perform live as well, and that would be my personal request to the team of Televisionario. Thank you so much, Alessandra, as always. We'll move on with the show, and I would like to call upon a performance now by one of the Bollywood singers, an upcoming Bollywood singer, who is, what should I say? He is God-gifted when it comes to vocals. Please, can I have Nihal Khan as a performer tonight? He'll be staying with us for a couple of songs, but I would like to call upon Nihal Khan. Can you hear me? Nihal? Yes, Nihal, can you hear me?
Yeah, sir. Yes,
yeah, so are you going to show me your name, or are you going to show me your face? Because I think so you look very handsome anyways. Because I want to see the Nihal Khan in you. I mean, like, not the Nihal Khan in the alphabetic. Yes, Nihal, camera on karo.
Okay.
Because you look handsome, I know that. So what are you going to play tonight for us? Kya gaane wale ho hamare liye? Okay, Nihal is from Bikaner, from my state, the princely state of Rajasthan. I belong to Jodhpur, and he belongs to Bikaner, but we are connected with talent and chords. Yeah. So before we start with the show, Nihal is going to sing something for us, and I want all of you to clap that, and then we move to the art presentations. And just relax, because we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, and I think so you guys are enjoying the show because you're always filled with music. Let's do it. Yes, Nihal. शुरू करो.
आप सबको मेरा आदाब, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, प्रणाम, खमा गणी, सबने मारी.
घणी खमा.
मेरे दिल विच रह के मेरे दिल दा हाल न जाने, आजा तेरिया खुशबुआं लब दिया मेरी असावा जिना मेरा है हुण है तेरा की करा भी दिल है उदास मेरा, मैं करा इंतजार तेरा, तू दिल तू यूं जान मेरी मैं तेनू समझावां की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी मैं तेनू समझावां की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करा इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तू यूं जान मेरी मैं तेनू समझावांगी ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Because I'm first time live in Zoom, I so nervous.
You know what? You can talk in Hindi. That shouldn't be a problem because that is equally communicable, and we all understand that. This is first time Nihal Singh is coming on live, and the purpose we wanted to have him on board with us tonight is because he is a plethora of talent. You know, he does a lot of things. He is a musician. He sings, and let me tell you one thing. To whom is he related to? He is related to a very close friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, Indian playback singer Raja Hassan, who is always live with us on the shows. But this time I wanted to have this platform for Nihal. And Nihal does a lot of shows. He does a lot of shows locally. He sings for movies. He goes abroad. He's a very shy person, and I want him to open tonight with us. And he will keep, entertaining us tonight. So Nihal, stay with us for a couple of more songs from your side, and don't be shy. And let's move on with the show. So I'm going to hand over my host tonight. I'm going to share the screen with all the artworks and the artists, and let us move on. And I want all the guests to go through these artworks. The chief guest and the special guest are allowed to keep their mics unmuted if they want to say something about it. Rest all people, I would request when you get a chance, you can please unmute your mic. Just a minute. I want to share. Is the screen visible to all of you? Perfect. So I'm going to leave the show to the artist herself, the co-founder, Sonal Purohit, because I'm just a fill-in, the blanks here for her. And she's going to take you to the art galleries and the artworks and the artist herself. And then we'll have down the line more special guests chipping in with us, their expertise. So let us begin. Welcome to Brave, Courage, Dear Heart. Thank you, Sonal, the founder of the PaintBrush Art Community, for bringing this theme across, because this was something out of the moon, out of the blue, and it corresponds very much with the Women's Day, yeah, and a Mother's Day as well. Let me thank Rex Interiors, who is the platinum and the golden sponsor for the PaintBrush Art Community. Let me thank Eternal Tal to have Parv with us here, Jaltadeep, Marnak, Televisionario, Desert, Simply Jaipur and Voice of Jaipur. All of us are very thankful to these media partners. Let me thank Little India Foundation, who is striving to achieve the best of the best rehabilitation centers for kids and education and food. I thank Salim Khan for that. Let us move to the show. Thank you, Deepak Iyer. Thank you, Sultana Khan, ma'am.
Thank you.
Rukni sir is missing with us tonight, but I think he'll join us very soon. The first one. Yes, Sonal.
Hello. So here we begin with the show. Our first painting is by Little Wonder, Little Bundle of Joy, Adelina Maria Beldevin. I have met her and she has been participating for so many years and she's just 13 years old. So this is a painting she made for the theme. You can see it is the Brave UAE. It is based on the bravery of our country, UAE, how we have been fighting with COVID for last 1 year. So Adelina, I would like you to talk about your artwork today. Welcome to the show. Are you there? Adelina, she is our favorite girl, a little girl who has painted a beautiful painting.
Okay.
Yes.
She's there. Is she there now? Adelina?
So her painting is showing the bravery, how we have been fighting continuously with this pandemic throughout the year. You can see the flag, the virus, everything. So
all the guests,
yes, you can take a look.
They're allowed to keep their mics unmuted and you can say something about this painting. If anyone has to say something about this painting.
I'm loving this painting, and for me, what's special about this is that everything is being held in a couple of gentle hands. And for me, that is so lovely, because within these hands is everything that manifests in our life. So it's beautiful, from buildings to soldiers to planes to everything out there is being held in this hand. And that for me shows how everything is in our hands. So beautiful.
That's so nicely spoken about, and you know, envisaging that is something unique. Deepak, truly spoken, very perfectly spoken for this painting, and I'm sure when Adelina hears this, she's going to be touched with that. So am I. Beautiful painting, and this is coming from a baby heart, you know, who's still in the process of development. Yeah, she's 13. So for me, she's still a baby heart. She's a developing thing. Yeah, when it comes to heart and emotions, they are the most emotional age. Well done, Adelina. We go to the next.
This is my favorite painting. I adore Lady Diana, gifted by Rukni sir. He made Diana and I requested him to give us this painting for this event. So you can all take a look. He works in pop art. You can see the crown, the way Diana used to look. With her face slightly down, looking up. So he made Lady Diana and I requested him to give this painting for this event. You can all take a look. Lady Diana, for you all.
I think, sorry if I interrupt anybody, but I think this is amazing only because she's so close to home. So we obviously knew her, we've seen her at events, you know, through the TV. She's always on our channel simply because of her anniversary as well. So this is amazing, totally amazing.
Wow.
And it's fantastic to see her, the crown she's wearing, that's so delicately crafted, but then the hair is quite fuzzy, and then the face brings in an altogether different dimension. Her eyes especially. It's beautiful, the way all
art is something, it's a pop art, if I'm right. And look at the hair. They are perfectly put in place. And you're right, Deepak, the crown is the highlight. I think Rukni sir is not there, but we have somebody online, Salim Khan from Little India Foundation. Are you there? You can unmute yourself and you can start your camera because I can see you. Salim?
Hi. I'm sorry I was mute because I was just doing some work while listening to you guys.
Salim is the founder of Little India Foundation.
No, I'm not the founder. I am just a small person, you know. That's the way I refer to myself.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be around with you guys and really thankful for you guys to give us this opportunity to come on board with you guys. So I was, you know, looking at the earlier painting, which was really interesting to me, you know, because it touched the heart when Sonal spoke about, you know, the COVID time. when we guys were locked down, and the things which came out in a form of an art, which is surprising. A lot of people came up with different kind of art format of expressing what did exactly the lockdown or the quarantine time did to them. So it was really touchable. At the same time, I think this painting is also as good as what we see. I think Rukmini has tried to portray a different form of her expression on this painting of Lady Dinah. So whereas she's tried to give it two shades on the painting, because I think it's not that very clear on the screen of my mobile. So, whatever I could guess, I could just, speak about it. Anything you want to add? You guys are happy, and I'm very happy to see a lot of artists on board, which I really thank everyone to be a part of this community. And thanks for Sonal bringing everybody together, and Promet to bring them all together on this board.
Yes, Salim, thank you so much. Though we cannot see you, I think so you might have some connection issues. But I want you to tell these artists which are on board tonight, what is Little India Foundation about? And since we have joined hands, the PaintBrush Art Community is supporting the Little India Foundation. How would you like these artists to be associated with the Little India Foundation, and how can they help to bring the future generations and help these kids and children? Please tell us something about it.
So generally, I keep myself away from the camera. That's the only reason why you can't see me. Anyways, so all I would say that PaintBrush and the Little India Foundation, we have got the same vision, what we had been doing together. So when we reached out to Sonal as a team, and PaintBrush reached out to us in terms of understanding of what does an art do. So for us, art has made a lot of difference to the community now. So we have about 800 artists on board with us. They have stood by us this entire journey for the last 5 years. We started the art community way back in 2017, where we started with an art calendar. We started collecting artwork across India initially. It soon went down globally, where we started getting artwork from, getting it from Canada, getting it from UAE, getting it from Singapore. It just started pouring in. So, art guys came in forward. So I think I believe this art calendar is by the artist and for the artist. The vision behind the art calendar was in terms of whatever artwork gets published, gets circulated to various government departments in India. And at the same time, those calendar, when we sell, a fundraiser has been done, which is about, $100, which comes back to our meal campaign. So we do a one-day meal campaign today, where we try to ensure every person or every underprivileged community gets a one healthy nutritious meal. And that's the vision behind it. That's how the art calendar vision started. And in terms of PaintBrush, I think soon we're going to be, launching something art together, as in our visions together, to get a lot of UAE artists on board, to get them in feature in the art calendars coming forward.
That's great. So it's our commitment and pledge to the Little India Foundation from the PaintBrush Art Community, where we're going to support the drive together as a family. And soon, all the artists in this community, the PaintBrush, as well as the artists outside the community, we are going to do things which is going to support the vision and the mission of the Little India Foundation. Something we're coming up as a joint calendar in the coming future, joint activities once when COVID settles down. But then still, I would still request all of you that even if you can shell out 100 dirhams, which is merely like something around, 25 to $28, if you can give it once a month to feed and help upbring these children, I would be really thankful to you. And you have the PaintBrush Art Community to get yourself linked with the Little India Foundation. We have pledged to work for them on behalf of them and represent the vision together. And thank you so much, Salim, for entrusting us on that and bringing and being a part of this event and shedding and opening our eyes, because let us get some more brave people for the future.
Thanks, Roman. Thanks for all your help and support. I would just like to add, before we, get back to the community vision, it's not only my vision today, in terms of supporting the community. I feel the way I am today. We have always fought for our lives, and for me, what bravery means is start fighting for others, and today that's what the Little India Foundation does. And in our community, we believe in that, we fight for others, and that's what the bravery is all about for us. And with God's blessings, we have always, created smiles and spread smile. So I would say let's make a mission for everyone, not only Salim's mission or Romit's mission to do it. It should be, I think, everybody, mission to feed one person a day. We don't want to do 50 or 100 meals by everybody. I think a 1 meal a day we can also sponsor or support anybody, even on our lanes, starting from even if we do animal feedings, even if you want to feed a dog, we'll be blessed. That's what we look at today.
And I think so you all agree to that. If you agree to that, just show your thumbs on the screen and say, yes, we are ready. And that's how we are going to work together. It's our vision, like Salim said. Thank you, Salim, from Little India Foundation's team. Thank you so much. And God bless you, dear, from the bottom of my heart. And thank you for being a part of the show.
Thanks.
So we'll move on with the show with the next artist. Yes.
Hi, this is from Venezuela. This painting has come for us from Alejandro Carlos Mas. He has sent it from Venezuela and no, Argentina. Yes. And this is yes. And he's also showing doctors who have been fighting COVID since last 1 year, COVID warriors. They are trying to heal the earth. You can see they are operating on the globe, on the planet. And he is one very well-known celebrity artist. So I hope he's there with us today. He was there in the beginning. Is he there?
Yes, he is there.
So Alejandro, you're there?
Yes, we are.
Wow. Oh, his wife is also there. Hi, how are you? And welcome to our show.
Thank you very much. I'm trying to translate him, okay, because he don't speak English.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Very
nice
well,
meeting
you. Okay. This artwork speaks about courage and brave, but only he want to explain or express that doctors are our big professionals that are curing us from this pandemic that we are suffering, the whole world. They are sacrificed, brave, emphatic, and try to do the best to take care of everybody. And that's the brave sense that he wants to express in his artwork.
This is amazing.
This is so beautiful. And you know what, Alessandro, I know you do understand what I'm going to say in these 3 words. I love you for this painting.
Okay, I'm going to translate him.
Yeah,
please.
tell him that there's a doctor from Dubai whose name is
Yes.
Romit, and he said he loves you for this painting.
Dice que tiene un hermano que es médico y que ama y este tipo de pintura y que te lo agradece.
Bueno, muchas gracias y bueno, comentaste que en vez de elegir héroes de guerra, quise elegir héroes. Para mí en este momento los héroes son los médicos.
He's saying that he's very thanking for you to invite him to participate of this show. It is amazing. And first of all, he explaining that he never thought about war or something like that to express courage. He is against that stuff, you know, and so he put his idea only in something that is very, very amazing, that is seeing the doctors curing us.
So true.
Quiero hacer
War is not a solution.
Una aclaración.
He wants to say something, excuse me.
El medio no es acrylic, es watercolor, medium watercolor, y dimensiones es 60 por 40 centímetros.
He want to make a change there that it's watercolor, the painting on paper, and the dimensions are
60 por 40.
60 per 40.
Okay. See, that is the problem, you know, when you have somebody who's making a PowerPoint presentation who is not an artist like me, he tends to make these mistakes. So I'm going to correct that.
I know.
But even if it is 60 by 40, it is 10 by 20, or it is acrylic or oil, it speaks full of bravery, courage, and it's so lively to see you paint this painting. And I'm so indebted to you to bring this forward, because I have been through this COVID for last 1 year, you know, going through and meeting people and treating them. So I'm so thankful, Alessandro, for you to come all the way from Argentina and bringing in this beautiful painting. And anyone who would like to say something, the special guests like Peter, Saju, Deepak, Parv, Sultana ma'am, what do you think about this beautiful, miraculous painting?
¿Qué piensas sobre los dibujos lo que pasaron antes?
For me, what I'm really loving is that stethoscope, which is really sensing and listening into the world, right? I'm really loving that particular. It's not just operating, right? It's listening. What is the world really needing? And that for me is really touching my heart, right? The doctors are listening really, not just operating.
Yes.
Listening.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is so true.
The same thing, and he is saying that it's very, very thank you for the PaintBrush Art Community to invite him to participate of this show that is amazing.
I'm sure if if Parv would play that dhol, even the lying on the bed would wake up. What do you think about this painting, Parv?
I absolutely love it. Obviously, we've got a big thing in the UK about the NHS and the doctors, and the fact that he embedded the love and courage within its people, close to the fact that it's got an image of the earth. So I think the hands, one of them have got hands right at the bottom. So NHS is a big thing in the UK, and this painting I would love to put on one of our forums that I'm part of. It's a charity forum for the NHS. So I do a bit of drumming and I teach the nurses how to do Bhangra, and they will love this. So I'm going to have to get your permission and definitely take this with me.
Yes, yes, okay, you have. Thank you.
That's
in fact, I just would like to add a couple of things. This is something very great, like the concept of an artist to listen the world and do the treatment, right? I think PaintBrush is one of those gallery who has come out with the first complete COVID exhibition in the first instance, and with the artist Sugat Priyadarshi.
Yeah.
But the beauty of that exhibition was, it was never negative in any of the creation. It was always positive that we can fight it. It is not something that it is going to kill us, but we are going to fight it. Again, the brave, we started from there. In this painting also, what we see is the brave of the artist. He is not putting a knife for a surgery. He is finding out a way to clear it, to hear the world.
Yeah.
And it's truly amazing. The composition, the way you have put it up, it's amazing. Superb work. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So Parv has other plans. Why? Because she's going for an event, but I'm thankful to her to come with us tonight. So Parv, are you going to play something really quick one?
Yeah, if you want me to quickly give you a bit of a
one of the best things you can do. We're all in.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Parv. And
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope to see you again in the future events. And
okay,
when we start the physical events, I'll see Parv fly down to Dubai and play with us on live events. And I would request Television Audio as well to please feature Parv in your coming shows, because Dole is something that we want to make it international. It is international anyways. Thank you so much, Parv. See you soon next time. God bless you, dear.
God bless.
God bless. See ya. Thank you so much. So we go on to the next painting now. Yes, Sonal.
Cuando me preguntaste no pude responder. ¿Qué opinaba?
So this painting, Resilience, has been made by Aparna Srijit. You can see a woman looking bravely, courageously from her mask. You can also see a rose. There are some cracks and she's looking so bravely. Look at her eyes. So, and I would like Aparna to come forward and describe it for us. Aparna, you're there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay,
welcome to Brave. Yes.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. And it's an absolute honor for me to present my work in presence of such esteemed guests and talented artists from all around the world. Well, I think each and every human being is brave and courageous because at some point in our lifetime, we are coming face to face with circumstances that are not favorable, that are difficult, and that are going to weigh us down. But I think bravery for me is keeping a step forward in spite of knowing that you are coming face to face with despair, you are coming face to face with anguish. Facing those problems and stepping forward is courage or bravery for me. And knowing that you might have self-doubt, you might feel vulnerable at that point of time, you might not know what are the consequences of the step that you're going to take. But even though the problems that are weighing you down, you still take that blow from the life that is throwing at you, the problems that are throwing at you. You take that, you confront that, and then you move forward. And that sheer determination, sheer willpower and resilience is what I wanted to capture in the artwork, and I hope I have done some justice to it. And yeah, I hope you all like it.
I am still looking at this painting. And the best thing about this painting, and I think so all would agree, is that white flare around the eyes.
Thank you so much.
And when I saw this painting for the first time, when I was going through it, I was touched by it. Why? Because those are the eyes of bravery.
Thank you so much.
See those things around it. And I would like also the guests like Saju, Peter Gressman, and Rukni sir, and Sultana ma'am, and Deepak, would you like to say something? Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful artwork.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Saju, you were going to say something? Okay.
I leave the station for others to say. It's fine. It's an amazing work, as we have been following the work of Aparna, and she's always extremely talented artist. So we have seen her works in many of the exhibitions.
Thank you.
So no words. Her creativity is par excellence, to be honest.
Thank you.
All the best, Aparna.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot. Thank you.
Aparna, this is a beautiful, beautiful painting of a woman who really knows how powerful she is. She is so aware of how powerful, and she's so proud of it. And you can see from her eyes, you can read it. Palette that you have used, amazing.
Thank
Bravo.
you. Means a lot. Thank you so much.
Emma, you look stunningly beautiful. How would you like to say something about this painting?
Hi, everyone. Hi. Nice color. First of all, hello to everyone. Thank you,
Hello.
Sonal. Thank you, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Nice color, of course. But I have one question. Why this hexagonal inside? There is a special meaning? Why?
I think I just, I feel that we are bound by certain mold that the society keeps, that we have to be in certain way, we have to live in a certain way. There is always a predetermined notion, especially for women, to follow that. And so I just wanted to say, I just wanted to portray through my artwork that there's no mold. That's all. I know this is absolutely hypothetical. It's been made by people that were not confident themselves. So it's high time that we come out of that mold, come out of that shape that has been assigned to us, and move on to something that is absolutely different. So that's why in hexagonal canvas, I was really captivated by the shape. So I just wanted to try out, mainly because I wanted to get out of the normal canvas shape to try something new, and also give out the message that this predetermined mold, the taglining, the naming that as women we face, it's high time that we stop that. So that is the main reason I chose the hexagonal canvas.
Great. Congratulations, really congratulations for this artwork. It's very nice, very expressive. The eye inside of in the middle of the artwork. Yeah, it's very good. Congratulations, Aparna.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aparna.
Thank you so
We'll go to the next artist.
This is a beautiful painting by Hina Rahil. She has made a dove which is flying freely, freedom. The title is Freedom. Hina, are you there with us? Hina Rahil, are you there? So she has also done calligraphy on it, and she has worked with gold leaf on it. You can see the color combinations, blue, metallic white, and lots of gold. And she uses lots of gold in her work. So,
Hina is there.
Hina is there?
Yeah.
Hina, are you there, dear?
Because I can see her name.
I would like to, I would like you to speak about this painting. And freedom, a bird flying freely itself is very brave. You can see the theme behind it.
I think so. She's not on the workstation. She's not on the workstation. So we'll get back to Hina. Meantime.
Hina is there.
Yeah, I can see her, but I think so she's not able to listen to us.
Hello, good evening, all.
Yes, she's there. Good evening, Hina.
Yes, hello. How are you, Sonal?
I'm good, Hina. Nice meeting you.
Oh, thank you so much. So, thank you for giving me this opportunity, Sonal.
Most welcome, dear. This is a beautiful painting.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, about this painting, when I painted this,
Yeah, I would request everyone to mute their minds except Hina.
Sonal, I'm a bit busy, but can you just give me 5 minutes?
We'll go to the next artist till Hina comes back, because I think she's trying to connect with the internet. We go to the next artist. We met Salim. Thank you, Salim, Little India Foundation. We met Parv. Thank you, Parv, for being with us tonight. And here's Faza for you. Yes, Sonal.
This painting of Sheikh Hamdan has been made by Khatija. Khatija is also a physiotherapist, and this is her first exhibition. So Khatija also made this. dedicating this to UAE and Sheikh Hamdan. Khatija, are you there with us? I would like you to talk about this artwork. Hi,
hello,
Khatija.
good evening, everybody. Hi,
Hello,
Sonal.
welcome.
Hi, Dr. Romit, everybody. And hi to everybody. It's my first time which, I presented like my painting, and I am an artist since I think when I was in 10th standard. So I've got many prizes, but thank you for giving me this platform for putting up my painting, and globally, thank you for being the platform for it. So my painting here is about, I think you can understand with the title itself. Faza in Arabic, the meaning is the one who helps. So being, and none other than he's the Crown Prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum. So being a resident of Dubai, what I felt those days was really very panic, a global pandemic was going on. So that time he, he's a person himself. He was into fitness. He was into this fitness programs and everything, and sports and all, and the sanitizing programs and all the basic amenities, which was we were all scared of. He provided to all of us, and he did a lot actually. Being a brave person himself, being a scuba diver and skydiving and everything. So you can see in this painting, I made a plane over there, which is going towards 2021. It shows that 2020 was really good. It was, we had that fear in us, but we were able to fight through it very nicely. And he helped a lot in that as in our country. And we had many rules and regulations, but it was all for our safety. And tourism has started. Many people who were stuck up in this country, they were able to go to all other countries, to their families, respective families. And that plane, which I have draw that really indicates that we're going to kill it off in 2021 as well. And Faza is the one, like, I felt he's really the one, the brave person who made it through. So
beautiful.
That's why I thought about it.
I think so. You are giving me medical goals, like from being a medic, now I have to convert myself as a painter as well as an artist. I tried to pick up the brush a couple of times, Khatija, because we belong to the same profession, that is medicine. Whenever I started painting something, it was always a human organ, because that is what we are used to. But so nice to see that, because it's more or less, it's very expressive. And I want you to be more active in your artworks and take it to the next level. Why? Because this is your first step towards international art, and this community where you have people like Anjini Uncle, Saju, Peter Gressman, Sultana, Kazim, Rukni sir. These are the right platforms for you to learn and embrace yourself, because that is how me and Sonal learned. We will miss Khan sisters today from Funun Art as well. But you are in the right platform, and I wish you all the best for your future artworks. And we want you to see regularly, because that is how, when you participate regularly, you get more into this.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much, Sonal.
You're most welcome. If anyone has anything to say, any questions? Okay, I go to the next art now. Yes, please, someone is there.
I just want to say, I got a bad throat. So what I'm doing is that I'm just thinking all the artists about their artwork. So I hope they get a chance to read about it. So, really amazing artwork. We appreciate it a lot. The name itself, as a Kaizat means, what I understand from my Urdu vision and the Persian vision is peace, blessing, and lucky. And the artwork is amazing, where you're trying to showcase and portray about, people who stood by as protecting people as well, while we were, going through the pandemic attack. That's what it's all meant about. And, we will protect you. It's a protection, and that's what I meant about the painting. It's amazing. And at the same time, Doc, I'm just inboxing everybody about their artwork because I've got a bad throat. So I won't be, much talking. So I think even artists can just go through the inboxing when I'm just thinking about their artwork.
That's right. That's so beautiful. So nice of you. Salim, I definitely can sense that from your voice. But then, you sound more of like Amitabh Bachchan today. So that's a compliment.
Thanks.
Should I say Marlon Brando? And I want to see that face, that smile on Ruben Molina, because when he hears the name of Marlon Brando. So we go to the next artwork. That is King Brown.
So this is Braveheart by King Brown. It's a huge painting, 4 feet by 4 feet. You can see the lion and the fiery effect that King Brown has given. So I would like King Brown to come forward and talk about this artwork for us. King Brown, you're there?
I doubt he is there. Is there?
He's mostly stuck somewhere.
Because he did message me that he is into commissioning art.
So it's a huge painting. You can see that fire effect and the eyes of the lion, brave. Lion also, yeah.
King Brown always paints larger than life art and artworks. They are into feats, like massive ones. And this is a beautiful painting. Would someone like to say something
Romit,
about
you're
it?
mute. Romit, you're on mute.
Okay. So he is always painting larger than life, huge, massive artworks which are into inches, not centimeters. Like he has that forte. Like Kaushal Chaudhary, one of our members, he always paints bigger than the required artworks. Huge in size, massive. So this is a beautiful artwork. Lion is a perfect example of bravery, and I love his artwork. And I think so. You all also like King Brown's artwork. If anyone has to say something from the guest.
I'm really liking this because as I see this lion, right, there is no sudden activation, right? It is just a calm.
Yeah.
It's like saying, yeah, this is who I am, and yeah, I know I'll face whatever I have to face, right? So there's a certain calm, and that quality of braveness, that silence, the quietness is an extraordinary quality, right? Which the lion brings out beautifully. So I think I'm really appreciating that bit, that quiet courage, right?
Yeah, totally. I have the same feeling when I see in front of the mirror, actually. It's mutual, actually. But then by star, I'm a Taurian, so lion, whenever I see something on lion, I fall in love with it. And some of the artworks done by Sonal, when she did for a lion, I was touched by it because it is absolutely true, very calm, composed, but then still, you look at the eyes and it speaks about bravery. I'm ready to face you. And I think so you had the same feeling when you were in the war front, actually. I said, I am ready to face you, come what may. Beautiful. Beautiful artwork, King Brown. We'll be going to miss you down. We'll go to the next art. That is Kaushal Chaudhary for you. Yes, Sonal.
So this is a photograph clicked by our wonderful Kaushal Chaudhary. He's a Bollywood art director. He is an artist, also a photographer. And for him, his mother has been an epitome of bravery. Kaushalji, I would like you to come and talk about it, please.
Thank you, Sonalji. Yeah, can you hear me?
Most welcome, Kaushalji, to our show. I would like you to talk about it now for us.
Thank you, Sonalji. And can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly.
Okay, great. Actually, PaintBrush Art Community family जैसी हो गई है. पूरा दिन, पूरे हफ्ते, and we are connected. Saju sir है, Anjini sir है, और Sultana madam भी regular में उनके touch में हूँ. And Alessendrai, I can see her. And hi Deepak sir, good evening. We are meeting first time. And I think Parv have left. Is it?
Yes.
Parv?
Yes, she has left. Parv has left.
Yeah, it's like, this is after many years we are meeting, and we have worked together in Birmingham and Leicester for Yamla Pagla Divana.
Oh, he has worked with Parv. Wow.
Yeah, and but I thought, okay, when my turn will come, I will talk and I will tell her bravery. I will tell her to her bravery, because that was amazing experience. And London things are not so normal. It rains anytime, and we were shooting in outdoor. Okay, that was I was working as an art director, but my SLR camera was with me. So I mean, it's not normal to have an art director hanging an SLR camera in his neck and doing two things: one for the passion of photography, and other was the profession of. And that was the last project in which I carried my SLR camera. Later on, after that, I've been shooting with mobile, and I gave my camera to my daughters. I have 3, and the picture which you see on the social media are taken by my daughters. Let me come to my mother now, because she is the one who taught me photography. And it's not like now you just put a card, memory card, and everything is automatic. So she learned everything right from Praktica camera and Yashica, which has a TLR. This Ulta, you see reverse when you click. So from those cameras to working darkroom, making prints of black and white with different chemicals. So she had taught me all those things, because she used to do all those things. So now, luckily, because of the technology, we don't have that much of struggle. But that is our foundation. And what I feel is, it is in our DNA. I think all of you must have seen that documentary on Discovery about Sinoli, that archaeology site recently, which have been discovered. And we say that we have warriors 4,000 years back. So
female warriors.
Can you hear me?
It's about female warriors, right?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's about warriors.
Yeah, it's about warriors. And my mother belonged to that place.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like there's a beautiful story which is not in the Discovery. I'll tell you. So, hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please continue.
Hello. Yeah, perfect. So thing is, like, during Prithviraj Chauhan's war, so all this, my grandparents, they were coming from Rajasthan, and in support of Prithviraj Chauhan, and they settled in all those villages. So then, unfortunately, Prithviraj Chauhan lost the battle, and wherever the crew was there, they settled in all those villages. So now I was thinking why my mother is like that, always, like sometimes she's painting, like in my childhood, as I told her, painting. Then later on, she's getting bed sheets and all from Sanganer and selling in Jaipur. And then she's learning photography and running a studio, hiring a staff in a big way. And from that, I also learned the photography. So it's in the roots, it's in the DNA sometimes. This is what I feel, and which I transferred to my daughters now. So like 3 generations, I'm seeing 4 generations. I've seen my grandfather, grandmothers also, though they were not fighters, but work-wise, either in the craft, and my uncles and all, they were in the army. My father is in the army. So it's like, it's a package of the warriors. So that's why I say my mother is my idol, and brave lady, and all those courageous. Hi, Robin. I forgot or Sugaji. So, and all fellow artists. Hello. So yeah, and I have put my mother's this book I have dedicated, and which has got my photography section in between. And there's so many things.
So I want to know, would it be possible that can we have that strain of your DNA?
So Dr. Saab, that you have to find out.
Yeah, it's very much possible if you allow me to if you just just wanted to keep it in a humorous way, because I want to have that DNA and pass on. This is a beautiful painting. When I see this is a beautiful photograph actually. I was going through this photograph, and trust me, the best thing about this photograph, Kaushalji, let me tell you, is her eyes. Is her eyes. Why? Yeah. It predominantly says, I'm ready to face anything. I'm innocent. I am a mother. I'm a woman. And yet I shall always be brave. And you are in front of us, an exemplary of her. So beautiful. Kaushalji is a Bollywood art director, a very dear friend of my brother-in-law. And we are very fortunate to have him on board with us. Why? Because looking at his artwork, I always get, like I roll on the floor when I see his artwork. You can see something behind him, and he has a peculiar art where he connects modernism with abstract as well as figurative. So that's a very good amalgamation of art in him. And thank you, Kaushalji, for always being a part of the PaintBrush Art community and showcasing your artworks. And we want to see much of those photographs from you and much of those artworks from you in the future as well.
Thank you, Romeji. Thank you, Romeji. Thank you, entire family.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Adelina, I know you're online and you'll have to wait for some time. I'll call you back with your artwork. But your artwork was praised by everyone here. And we are so glad to have you. And I'll call you back here. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Thank you, Kaushalji.
Thank you, sir.
I'll go to the next artist. Yes, Sonal.
Oh, this is another one by Manjula Kaimal. Manjula has made a lion. You can see a face of a woman also in this painting. So Manjula, hi, are you there with us?
Hi, Sonal.
Hello,
Hi,
Manjula,
Sonal.
welcome.
Yeah, I'm there.
So now you can
Thank
describe
you,
your artwork
Sonal.
for us.
Thank you, Sonal.
Most welcome, dear.
Thank you, Sonal, PaintBrush Art Community and Dr. Romit for this wonderful opportunity to, display my artwork at this wonderful event. So about my artwork, we as women, we are, I believe we are strong, we are powerful, we are brave, and we are valiant. So when life pushes us over, we get up and we push it back with double the strength. We have the strength and the power of a lion, and belief in our own willpower can do wonders. So my artwork titled Valiant depicts the same mental willpower of a lion, which is taking over the lady in testing times and thereby giving her hope, and which will in turn give her strength to fight any battle positively. So positivity, I believe, makes a huge difference in how you deal with any situation. So this is what my artwork was all about. Thank you so much again, Sonal, PaintBrush Art Community, and Dr. Romit for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a beautiful artwork. But I have a question. The lion, when you see that,
yes,
it is a lion in itself.
Yeah.
Why is it that the line on the right hand side of mine and as well as yours is purplish and pinkish? It's a very good combination actually. I've never seen such combination of colors. It looks beautiful.
So
that's why I'm asking.
So this artwork of mine had made, for a breast cancer awareness program. As you know, it's one of the killers nowadays, and people are getting more and more aware of it. So through my work, I wanted to, bring about a little bit of positivity, if it can, from my side. Because I have lost a couple of my family members to this horrible disease called cancer. So I wanted to, through my artwork, I wanted to show what I felt, how strongly I felt for it. And that, having a positive outlook can go a long way, along with the medications, and definitely all that needs to be done. But I feel never lose your willpower, never lose that fighting power, have it in you, and you can deal with anything. the moment you get that power in you, you try to, be confident that, yes, I will fight it out. It makes a lot of difference. So this is what it was about.
Thank you, Manjula. Since you spoke about
Thank
colors,
you so much, Dr.
Your art defined colors. And I have one man in my life who is the most expressive when it comes to colors. I mean, like, you can't beat him when he is expressive in his colors. So I'm going to call on board one and only, my favorite, and the one who made us start the PaintBrush Art Community, our own legendary artist, a colorful, humble, lovable, and beautiful, and yet looking so handsome currently on his camera is Shri Anjini Prakash Laitu. Yes, Anjini uncle, I have asked you to unmute and please, one of our special guests. And one thing I want to tell about Anjini uncle, he is always telling us, yaar mujhe thoda beech mein ya thoda baad mein bulana, because I don't know why, but he deserves to be on the spotlight all the time. Legendary artist who has motivated Sonal to what she is today, and to me as well, to being a part of the PaintBrush Art Community. Some people have played enormously beautiful role in our lives, and he's one of them. Yes, Anjini uncle.
क्या बोलूं सर, इतने विद्वान लोग बैठे हैं काबिल आदमियों के आगे. ब्रेवरी मेरे हिसाब से ना, it is the fighting odds, fighting with odds and trying to win is bravery. And I'm sure women has got bigger power in this area. Men breaks fast, but women they have more endurance power. They fight really like a brave warrior. So that is my concept, and with that concept, I'm seeing some paintings very nicely done. Manjula has done one painting. Other paintings also I saw. The women power. They are little better endurance in power to fight. Man breaks fast. Jaldi toot jata aadmi. And sometimes a woman give help to men to fight bravely, and without the support of a woman, it's not possible to fight. That's my concept. What else you want me to talk about? Because I am not a good speaker like Purohit. Doctor is.
See, I had to develop some forte about myself to be, a part of this brigade I have in front of me. Someone paints, someone goes to the war front, someone clicks pictures, someone brings Bollywood to life. You bring colors to life. Saju brings words to life. Peter brings experience and art to life. So I had to bring something about myself to life, and that is only my voice. I'm so blessed to have you in our lives, Shri Anjini ji. We are both blessed, and all the members of the family are blessed. And we thank you so much for being a part of this community and making this happen for all of us.
Thank you. I'm thanking you, everybody. Thank you very much for loving me, giving this type of respect. Thank you very much.
And let me tell you that we are coming up with something unique, which Anjini uncle has put forth. We spoke about it last week, and I'll be coming up with the announcement soon. We are coming up with a book dedicated to artists and their artworks and their profiling, which very soon we are going to share. Most of the things are in place, and definitely will work out for all.
Doctor, if I may, I wanted to add just one more thing.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yeah. So, I have felt this on a daily basis, basically. If, that there are times when you feel that, will I be able to do something? You are doubtful. Will I be able to do a particular thing? I don't know, how do I go about it? And I'm totally confused. I would say just go for it. And then like, you know, one of the famous movie dialogues, one of the Om Shanti Om, yeah, Shah Rukh Khan movie, how the, you know, he says that the nature will itself turn it in such a manner that the things will work in your favor. So I very strongly believe, and it is not just a movie line, I very strongly believe in that. I feel you must go ahead. So do not lose your faith, do not lose your confidence, just go ahead with it. And things will turn your way.
Yeah, my father-in-law is a movie actor, and I married Sonal provided that you might give me a chance in movies. But then I'm still working towards it. It's been 20 years now. I'm still working towards it. So I hope so. If one of my daughters picks up movie as a profession, I might be doing one of the fatherly roles. But I wouldn't do it one day for sure. You will hear a song of mine and a video of mine as well. And thank you so much for telling me that.
We're all waiting for that.
Yeah. We'll go to the next artist, but before I go that, I just checked out that Hina Rahil is there. So I'm going to go back to Hina Rahil's artwork because I think so we missed her. And I want every one of you to, yes, Hina, are you there?
Thank you so much for giving me the chance to speak. At that time, I was in the lift and was just stuck and the network gone and everything just, really sorry for that.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, but when I painted this painting, the bird in this depicts the life of all of us, the life of a human, which flies bravely, leaving all the luxuries. If I'm not free in all the luxuries, I don't want that luxuries. I want to be free. So I just put this you can depict this life as a woman, as a human, something underprivileged, anyone can be depicted by the bird, and the bird is flying freely in the sky, leaving all the gold leaf which I am using in this painting depicts the gold and luxuries of our life. But if we don't have the freedom, I just don't want these luxuries if I don't have the freedom to do my own. And I think bravery is the persons who want to do something, they should do that. So this is what my painting is giving the message to all of us. And about the painting we just saw for the cancer patient about from Manjula, I just wanted to tell Manjula that your painting is very, because even I lost my aunt in this cancer disease. So I wish no one has this disease or no one should suffer in this. So it really touched my heart listening to Manjula's comments about the cancer disease and everything. And thank you, PaintBrush Art Community, for giving me
Thank you
this
so
support.
much.
Let me give a tip to all of you.
Such amazing personalities. I'm so grateful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much, dear. Let me give a tip to all of you in life. If you want to win something, and that is coming from my own experience. Don't try to control something because it is uncontrollable anyways.
Yes.
And don't try to control something. Why? Because it is controllable anyways.
Yes, exactly.
So what else is in your hand is that you should have a very strong mindset, a very strong commitment towards life, and you will come up in everything.
Yes.
Even disease.
We should not be bound with the limits. We should try to get free of those limits, and we should be ourselves.
So next time I'm going to see artwork from you, which is going to be limitless, right, Hina?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Sure, why not? I will love to be part of the PaintBrush Art Community in the future also.
Most welcome, dear. It's yours. It belongs to every one of you. I'll go to the next artwork quickly because we have so many artworks to showcase. And M.A. Hussain. Are you there, M.A. Hussain? Because I doubt he is in the village. I don't know. I have to ask, the telecom industry in India to give him a tower over there because he's always getting disconnected. Are you there, Hussain sir? Okay, I can explain this artwork. It's oil on canvas, that is 33 into 41 inches by M. Hussain, and it's called Gaj Gamini. And I would like Sonal to tell everyone what does Gaj Gamini means.
Hi. So Gaj Gamini is a woman who walks fearlessly, courageously, like an elephant. Gaj is Hindi name of an elephant. So a woman is walking fearlessly, doing all her work, taking all the responsibilities on her head, and she's fearless, but she's still very elegant and very graceful. So this is what Hussain Sahab has shown in this artwork. You can take a look.
He is an ardent fan of M.F. Hussain. And let me tell you, everyone, we have somebody in our community who has worked with M.F. Hussain, and that is Sri Anjini Prakash Laitu.
Wow.
And he has some of M.F. Hussain's artwork in his kitty. I am jealous of it, but then I think so. That's the only place, that is his house, which deserves to have those paintings.
A great master.
Yeah.
Really a great master.
I have met M.F. Hussain twice in my life. One is when he was coming out of his red Ferrari, and the second time from his yellow Ferrari. And trust me, the person walked barefoot in a 7-star hotel. And I was like, are you comfortable? He said, people have to be comfortable because I'm M.F. Hussain and I was born without slippers and I painted without slippers and I want to be what I am. So what I'm trying to tell all of you is that you will reach to a certain level in your lives when success comes, that everything to you in the past or in the present would look sheer miniatures. Just be confident about what you do. And you people are all amazing artists. I'll go to the next artwork now. Before I go to this artwork from Niriha, I want to make an announcement. I have somebody from our Platinum and Gold sponsor team, Rex Interiors. Simi, can you hear me?
Yes, Ramit, I can.
Okay. The stage is yours for the next 1.5 to 2 minutes. And I would like you to speak on behalf of Rex Interiors, who is the Platinum and the Gold sponsor for this event. And once again, I would like everyone to give a thumbs up to Rex Interiors for sponsoring the events that we do. Yes, Simi, the mic is yours.
You could spare me like a minute. I'm running around just to show my face and my background here.
Okay,
just because there are so many artists. I am in the location called Nair and I can see art everywhere. That's one good thing. I'm in a theme right now to portray.
Okay, take your time. If you want some more time, I can give you some more time.
No.
Go to the
No, I'm right here. Actually, can you guys see me?
Okay, I want to see where are you? Yes, I think so. We can see you.
I am not sure how my camera is right now.
No, you look beautiful, Simi.
Thank you, Robert. Yeah. Hi, everyone. So this is Simi from Rex Interiors. I am just, sitting in front of a portrait wall. If everybody can see, it's a colorful wall, and I am meeting all the artists, so I have to be in theme. I don't have anything to portray, so why not this?
Oh, great. And Simi, you're here on behalf of Rex Interiors. Simi is the head of sales and marketing and art and architecture in Rex Interiors, and she has a special announcement to make for all of you. Yes, Simi.
I am so glad to introduce and collaborate with the PaintBrush Art Community. Thanks to Sonal, thanks to Romit. So what Rex is an interior solution. We are tying up with the PaintBrush Art Community. We're tying up with all of you. We want all of you on board. We want to enter the family and make you our family as well. We are giving a platform. Since we are into interiors, we need these kind of walls. We need so many artwork. And rather than going here and there, why not you people? You are like already a small family out there. So we are coming up with an idea that's a basic idea of giving artists a platform for your comfort, for your legal documentation, for your safety, for security, for anything when you go to the client. Rex is there to bring you there, being a midway person to connect you to the client, to get to get clients for you. We will be doing your sales and marketing. We are giving you a platform where you can register yourself. You will be a part of our team. Rex website will have your name, have your profile there. Everybody can come and access your profile. I'll help you out to make your profile, to make you presentable, to connect you to the client, and we'll be the safety bridge to bring the safety, payment methods and everything, and a legal documentation done between you and the client. We'll just be the support at your back, and we'll make sure that you get all the work, all of your art gets displayed. For the details, I'll come back to you. I'll contact Romet. I will have an official announcement. This is just a teaser so that you know that we are there. We are collaborating with you people, and we are coming up with a platform so that you guys can come and portray your artworks everywhere. So yeah, we'll market you. We'll give you clients out there.
Brilliant. So this concept of Rex Interiors is a platform to all of you artists to register with them, and you can be a part of displaying your art, commissioning your art, because a lot of interiors and designers, they require art and artworks. So don't miss this platform. Get in touch with Sonal and Simi to support you. And we already have 20 artists who have been upfront in coming and registering with us.
Yes.
Thanks to a lot of other people who have supported us. The people who brought this idea to life. One of my friend Guru was the first person when we discussed this idea, and he supported me and he said, Romit, we have to get this platform to the artist. And I thank him for bringing this concept and idea to my head. And this is how the whole journey will begin. So once again, get in touch with every one of these artworks you see here. Get in touch with Simi and Sonal.
Yes.
This is an experience I'm sharing with you, which Sonal had been through for the last couple of years. And we want to get that platform to you. So God bless you, Simi. Thank you so much for coming on behalf of Rex, our platinum sponsor. And I love the painting behind you. And one more thing, you look beautiful. God bless you, dear. From the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, everyone. Best of luck. Beautiful artwork. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. So we go to the next artwork now, and that is Niriha Kajanchi, all the way to Sonal.
Hi. So this artwork has been made by Niriha. She has made it in abstract style, and you can, if you see it closely, you can see love written on it in abstract. So rest, I would like Niriha to talk about this. Niriha, are you there? Niriha Kajanchi, are you there with us? I think no, she was there initially.
Yeah.
So love is also bravery, and she has made it, she has carved it, that word on this painting. And well,
anyone else to say something about this? Peter.
Sorry, my connection is horrible tonight, and I can't follow really good this event. I don't know why it is. I find out all the time how it works and why it don't work well. Why you ask me, especially for an abstract work in this house, because it's in this event, because you know, I'm a critic, and I don't.
That's the reason I asked you.
I don't see the connection to the theme of brave and courage. Courage is to show, yes, it's a courage to show an abstract work in this event.
Okay, I take that as a compliment. I'll tell you what I feel about this painting. It takes a lot of bravery to love someone. You can't simply love
the love only in the color.
No, I see from heart's perspective. The colors are pretty good, but what I'm trying to say here is, I know, Peter, your inputs are really valuable, and I totally accept to your inputs. But the artist here is trying to show love. Why? Because the love is full of color red, and love is something, the bravest thing one person can do. Love is something that you devote your life, your emotions, your time, your value, your moments to one particular person. And that is really brave, because it is not easy to devotedly love someone. Am I right?
You're right. It's not easy to love someone. It needs courage to love someone and stay to this love.
Long time back, we had an event called Heartist, and we asked Peter whom you love the most, and he said his mother. Right?
Right. No, it was my father. But
Your father,
okay.
yeah. And
but it's okay. I love my mother too.
Let me tell every one of you, if you really want to learn something about art, this is the man on the screen to discuss. He will guide you in the best possible way. And you really want to learn about colors, you have Anjini, Prakash, Laitu. He will guide you the best when it comes to colors and different type of vivid arts that you can make. You have a plethora of experience in your community, so don't miss it. Thank you, Peter, for being an honest.
Before I forget, I have to apologize for Tanya Ashraf, but she is busy with restoring her shop, so she can't attend today.
Yeah, that's fine.
She sends the greetings and wish all success to the artists.
Yeah, that should be fine. Tanya is a real busy woman. In fact, totally appreciate for her being a part of this in the promos and stuff, and we'll definitely get her on board very soon. We'll go to the next artist. Thank you, Tanya, for being with us virtually and heart. Thank you, Alessandra. I think so. Roxana is missing today, right? That should be fine. They're all pretty busy. That shows, how women have got busy suddenly. Yeah. We go to the next one. Yes, please. And this is a beautiful piece of artwork. And
This
I want the artist to.
Wow. Prabita has made it. This is Lakshmi Agarwal. And I really admire this character, Lakshmi, true epitome of bravery. And Prabita, this is my favorite painting. How she was and how very evil and monstrous guy, he tried to ruin her life, but then she again rose back. She was so brave, so courageous. And so next, I would like Prabita to talk about it. It's a beautiful
Hello,
painting.
everyone.
Hi, Prabita. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Grand evening here today. Very brave and wonderful inspirational stories from all sides. So for me, brave is about not giving up or fighting back no matter what life throws at you. So today, like Sonal already mentioned, I would like to introduce you all to Lakshmi Agrawal. She is an acid attack survivor. She was just 15 years old when she was punished for not accepting the romantic advances of a married man called Naeem Khan, who was almost double her age. Can you imagine or remember when you were 15? I was trying to remember when I was 15. It was an age where I was confused about myself. I wasn't confident about my looks, my body. I was a very quiet person. So just imagine, and I think most of us were like that, all conscious about ourselves and our looks and our growing physique and our growing bodies. So just imagine if something like this had happened to us at that age. Lakshmi, not surprisingly, initially she wanted to commit suicide, but she was in a lot of pain. She was afraid to look at herself in the mirror and needed several surgeries to even look the way she looks today. She couldn't even have a piece of cloth on her body. She was in that much pain. After a few months and several surgeries down the line, she also started took up counseling. From there on, she decided to fight back. She gained courage and she took her case to court. And after 4 years, her perpetrators were punished. They were in jail for 10 years. But she didn't stop there. She went on, she completed her studies. She started and was part of this acid attack campaign or a movement with other similar victims and NGOs who supported them. They started a Stop Acid Attack campaign, which brought about very stringent laws across the country for restricted acid sale, and also for victims of acid attacks. They had they brought about compensation from the government, aftercare, their rehabilitation, reservation in educational institutes, access to jobs, and many other such much needed, I wouldn't say facilities, but rights. They brought about such rights to such victims. Lakshmi used her life, I would say, to educate the society about men, to respect women, understand what a woman's consent means, woman's right, the plight of acid attack victims, and their right to live. And for all her work, she has won several awards in India, as well as from across the world, like from the likes of Michelle Obama. So for me, Lakshmi is a symbol of being brave, because she not only picked herself up from the terrible thing that happened to her at a very vulnerable age, but also stood by others in similar conditions and eventually inspired all of us across the world. Thank you.
Wow.
Prabita, absolutely mind-bogglingly powerful. And for me, the story you shared is so powerful. Okay, it is so inspiring for everybody anywhere in the world. And for me, this painting also, her eyes especially, after the acid attack, but just look at her eyes, right? And there is like courage, and there is love, and there is compassion flowing through those eyes, right? And
yes,
that for me really captures her essence. And thank you so much for picking such a powerful theme.
Powerful subject.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, the beauty of this painting is that she has more smiling eyes than the real Lakshmi.
Yes, when she was 16. Yeah, I think it's the life experiences, she became more confident, even though she didn't look as beautiful as before physically, but she just became a more beautiful person.
And like you said, I would like to tell every woman and every man, of course, because I don't want to find men me being biased to women. But I am biased to women because I have got 4 beautiful women in my house, and I'm blessed to have them. But what I'm trying to say is, Prabita said a very beautiful thing actually. When you were young and you were a child and you're growing up, you become very conscious about your body, how you grow, how you look. Don't be, because you're God's own child. And Prabita herself is a good example of that. Why? Because she is a model today. She models, she sings, she dances, and she paints. Why am I saying that? And she looks beautiful as well. Why am I saying that is because over a time, when you think in a very positive way and in a very strong, committed way about yourself, your beauty will come out. And that is what bravery is. You have to first face yourself as a challenge in life. Win yourself, and the world will be an easy thing to win. Trust me on that. And God bless you for this strong, powerful subject. And I would request someone else from the elite speakers and guests would like to say something. Saju, would you like to say something?
In fact, if you see over the years when we follow Prabita, actually, the subject what she chose is really inspiring.
Yeah.
Something about really information about her nature. Something when come to a brave, I don't think any better subject can be better than this subject. And she also tried to portray both the faces over there, which actually should have given a thought process to everyone, that whether this is right or wrong. Correct. So it is all of us to understand that. And I will also put one more point into this, that even our judicial system also should improve. You told about having 2-3 years to get for a verdict. And this is actually what we have to improve within our country. People should have the faith in judiciary. They should fear judiciary.
Yes, and only with fast systems, when fast movement in place, will people be afraid or to
exactly. Exactly. So these things has to improve in our land as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, your work is amazing as usual and beautiful. I mean, it gives, I think this is the best Brave.
Thank you.
Let me also tell you, Prabita.
Yes, Dr.
Lakshmi Agarwal was the director of Chhau Foundation.
Yes, Chhau Foundation.
Right. And I'm
Yes.
still as well today connected to Chhau Foundation.
Oh, interesting. Nice.
So beautiful of you to put that forward to all of us. Thank you so much for this beautiful artwork. God bless you, dear. We'll go to the next artist. And before I go to the next artist, Ramya Vilash, Sonal.
Hi, Ramya has made Mother Teresa. She's holding a child. You can see compassion, but fearlessness in Mother Teresa's eyes. I admire her so much. I have so much to say about Mother. She was a mother, very compassionate, epitome of compassion. So I would like Ramya to talk about it. Ramya, are you there with us? Hello, Ramya.
Yes.
Hi, Ramya. Welcome to Brave.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi,
I would
everyone.
like you to talk about it. Yes.
Hi, everyone. And thank you, Sonalji, Romiji, and all the guests here and the wonderful artists for giving me an opportunity to express my views and my artwork here. And as you have seen here, the brave soul means all know Mother Teresa was so brave and determined on whatever she did. She was actually fighting for the needy and the poorest people, and she has spent most of her life on that only. So for me, actually, whoever is struggling for the upliftment of the needy are brave, and each and every person, including all, are brave at any point of their life because they are struggling for achieving their dreams true. So thank you so much for giving me an opportunity, and thank you.
Wow. This is like, embracing life. You gave it a name as a brave soul. I would like to call it embracing life. What is the best thing for a child when he is scared of something? The best thing for a child, yeah. And more than that, when the mother hugs the child.
Yeah.
So let us give us a name to this hug from the mother as a brave hug.
Yeah.
Because once the mother hugs the child comes back with a lot of bravery, passion, compassion, and he tries to win the world. So I would like to say on this painting to everyone that when you are done with this event today and you go back home and you meet your loved ones, your children, your husband, give a Jadoo Ki Chappi a hug and embrace this moment on this painting. It's a beautiful painting, Ramya, and I'm touched with it. I would not say anything more, but I'm totally touched with this, and keep on doing this beautifully structured painting of yours, which has got a lot of meaning and depth.
Thank you, Ramiji. Thank you.
We go to the next artist, but before I talk about the next, I have Nihal Singh, who's going to sing a song for us again before we go to the next chapter. There are a couple of more artists to come. Nihal, are you there with us? आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है निहाल? क्या सुना रहे हैं आपको?
आज जाने की जिद ना करो।
क्या बात है? कैमरा ऑन है कि नहीं? हैंडसम लग रहे हो ना?
आए मर जाएंगे हम तड़प जाएंगे ऐसी बात किया न करो आज जाने की जिद न करो ना करूं, यूं ही पहलों में बैठे रहूं, यूं ही पहलों में बैठे रहूं, आज जाने की जिद ना करूं, तुम ही सोचो जरा, यूं न रोके तुम्हें, जान जाती है जब उठ के जाते हो तुम, जान जाती है जब उठ के जाते हो तुम, तुमको अपनी कसम जान जा, बात इतनी मेरी मान लो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो, आज जाने की जिद ना करो।
क्या बात है,
Thank
क्या
you.
बात है, क्या बात है. I think so you all like the song. तुम्हारी
Thank you, sir.
तुम्हारी आवाज में सरस्वती का वरदान. And I wish and I pray, Nihal,
Thank you so much, sir.
that one day you are singing on the stage and I come and ask you for your autograph. God bless you. And Nihal calls me Chachu actually. Which is very, very sweet of him because his Chachu is my friend and I love him for that. Very honest and humble person. Thank you, Nihal, for this beautiful songs today. God bless you. And if you all liked his songs, and please support him. You know, raise a thumbs up if you like him performing more for us in the future. God bless you, Nihal. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you.
I would like to call one of our special guests, Peter, to have a few words from your side. Peter, are you there? Until today.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello. So what do you ask me?
Yes, Peter, thank you so much for being a part of the show. What do you think about the artworks and the artists, and what is Brave do you like about the team?
It's amazing what I see so far. And yeah, what is Brave? What is Brave? What, as I saw in my small, as I say in my small video, it's Sultana, a strong woman, is brave for me. Brave is to challenge the proof that the life gives to you. And I think that especially Sultana had a lot of challenges to be brave, and that's why I mention her. But so many people are brave for me, especially in this difficult times. And this is especially to see in the painting of Alessandro, who shows the real brave people at moment, the doctors and the nurses on the front of this pandemic. And what I like was the painting. It's of Mother Teresa, because Mother Teresa is for me the synonym of brave. And so yes, I'm amazed that people bring so much thoughts to the paintings and to the theme of the event, and it's good. It's great. I love it.
Oh,
thank you.
Anyone of you has met Mother Teresa?
What?
Has anyone of you ever met Mother Teresa? Anyone of you amongst us?
So this never, but I would love to meet this woman because yes, for me, really, she is a synonym for brave people.
Yeah.
For brave.
I sometimes feel very jealous that she was a part of our lifetime. I couldn't get a chance. I had a very bleak chance once in Mumbai, but I missed that. But trust me, the name of Mother Teresa itself is divine. It is. You don't see a person like this.
She is like Princess Diane and Michael Jackson. Mother Teresa is a legend, and people talk about her in 100 years. And
and I want Sonal to add something on that. That she was given the name of a saint. Can you tell why?
Say it again.
Mother Teresa was canonized. She was given the title of sainthood, and because she got healing powers, people say, because she was so compassionate that she would touch anybody, a very terminally ill person, and he would be healed. So for that, she was given the title of a saint by Pope. So, and she also got Nobel Prize for her work. Even I admire and I worship Mother Teresa a lot.
You will see a Mother Teresa.
Yes, even I have made Mother Teresa for today's theme.
So
it will also
wait for it. Thank you, Peter, for always being a part of our
events. And
events.
one more thing, Peter sir is so wise. Like whenever he shares anything on his page, I share on my page also. The knowledge he has, the wisdom he has, my God, it is very, very inspiring. And the very honest comments he always gives, which is very good and very, what do you say, very creative and very helpful for the artists. Like, you can always learn from him.
I'll tell you my experience with Peter. When I first met him, I was standing next to him watching a paint and artwork. And Peter said that, what is this? I'm like, what is this? This is art? And I'm like, what the heck, man? Who the hell is this guy? And trust me, later I realized that sometimes it is nice to have someone like Peter around you and be very upfront and open. Why? Because these are part and parcel of your life to learn and progress. And I had no clue about art. Like once I asked Anjini uncle why people start explaining their art. So Anjini uncle said to me, do you see the colors? Do they look beautiful? And I said, yes, that is what is art. You don't have to give names. You don't have to define it. You don't have to, brief about it. And that's why you will see whenever Anjini uncle paints, he always keeps one single name to his artwork, and that is colors. So thank you so much for being a part of us and the family. And I'll go to the next chapter of this event, because I'll get emotional talking about these people, and I can talk throughout the night with people like them around us. Before I go to this painting, I would like to call upon Emma Chiaramonte, who is an owner of an art gallery, and she is with this in this platform with us tonight. And I want her to brief us about her art gallery. And once again, thank you so much, Emma, for being a part of the PaintBrush Art Community and supporting us. And thanks to Rukni sir for getting us connected. Yes, Emma, I would like you to say something about the art gallery, how we can work together, and how we can do things together in future.
Thank you, Dr. Romit. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you all friends I meet here tonight. Yeah, I'm owner of our gallery. Yeah, in the next future we will be in World Art Dubai 2021. I'm very excited. For me, it's a very huge commitment, because after 2020, very, very bad, I think the future will be bright for everyone. That's it. This is our first commitment in 2021. I want to say thank you, Dr. Romit. I want to say thank you, Sonal. Dr. Romit, your wife is a very special, is so sweet, so nice. Is a very special lady. what I can say, we assist tonight a different way of brave. And all of us are brave in the end, all of us. And very, very special works are there tonight. And congratulations to all artists. Some of them are long-term artists, some of them are new artists, but congratulations to all. I encourage to improve the art. I'm encouraged to improve the art. I think they have great potential, and I'm looking forward to seeing the future. Thank you again. Thank you again, Dr. Romit. Thank you again, Sonal, for having me. Thank you, and I hope see you soon in World of Dubai. I hope.
I hope so. This time, World Art, we are only being the spectators because, to be honest, there's so much commitment on my side to my work and also to the things that we are doing. But I have one of my favorite artists participating this time in World Art, and that is Varsha. So yes, and then Funun is there as well. So by heart and soul, I have to be there. Why? Because Varsha to me is like a daughter. And we hope that this time World Art brings a lot of colors and feathers to Varsha and all the artists who are participating in it. God bless you all for being a part of this World Art, and may God be kind to you and your artworks. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you. Thank you.
Emma,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So we have next artist, and Sonal, please, we can take the next artist.
Hi, this is by Rani Vishwambharan. She has made a painting of a mother. She's holding her child. It is showing her spirit, how courageous a mother can be. You can see she's holding a weight behind her back and holding her child in her hands. So Rani, are you there with us? And she made it with metal.
Yeah, this is embossed.
Yes. It's a very unique style of art. So I would like Rani to talk about it if she's there. Is she there? Yes.
Yes, Rani, you can unmute yourself. We can't hear you, Rani. Okay, please. No. Rani, can you hear me? Can you raise your hand, thumb? Okay, we can't hear you. So what you need to do is take out that mic jack and your headphone and use the instrument itself. Yeah, can you speak now?
Yeah.
We can hear you now. Technically expert ho gaya hu main, huh? You should guys need to clap, man. This is like spot on. Okay.
Good evening, Deepak sir, Sultana ma'am, Anjini sir, Romit sir, Sonal ji, and the PaintBrush community. Thank you for the opportunity to participate this event, the wonderful event.
So
What
Rani,
I am telling, yes.
Tell me something about this art. This is so unique. People should know that this is metal embossing.
I am not good in speech.
I am good. Don't worry.
Okay, please help me,
I can
sir.
talk on behalf of you like for hours.
Yes. Motherhood is the greatest thing and the hardest thing.
Absolutely.
Please explain.
Keep. I will explain you in a very humble.
It is coming from our soul, that feeling.
Whenever I have a fight with my mother,
yeah.
You know what she tells me? First, I'll explain it in Hindi and then I'm going to translate for all of you. She says, तुझे पता है एक बेटे को बड़ा करना कितना मुश्किल का काम है, वो भी तेरे जैसा. So what my mother is trying to tell is that you know how difficult it is to raise a son, and a son like you, who's always giving me troubles, because I was very naughty. very, very naughty. And one day someone asked her that, why do you allow Romit to be naughty? So she said in a very simple word, she didn't like someone else tell her that her son is naughty. And she said, why? Because it's only a naughty child who can be creative and more evolving in his life because he knows how to explore. So that is what a mother is. She is brave as well as she is sweet. This is a beautiful painting of yours. And I was so touched when I was going through, putting it in this display. And I asked to Sonal, can you believe this is metal embossed? And it looks as if it is hand painted.
Yeah.
But when you look into the light on the top, I would like people to comment something on this. Like this is a beautiful piece of artwork. What do you say to the all elite guest? You have something to say about it? Anyone? Where is this? Where
I
is
would
everyone?
say this is absolutely marvelous, right? I mean, I don't even know how you do metal embossing, right? And I have to admit that.
Yeah.
But being able to create this, I mean, I know normally you draw, it's so difficult. I'm already in wow of all the paintings. On top of that, you're using a metal to do this, and to express the kind of emotions and that baby in the hand while there is a load behind, the bend, the leg slightly bent, the left leg slightly bent. I think absolutely marvelous, these details, bringing this emotion so alive on metal. Marvelous, absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
It's a beautiful painting, and keep on doing this, Rani. Why? This part of the world, especially this part of the world, such kind of artworks are needed. And I think so. You have that thing in your hand to come up with marvelous work from your side. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you, sir.
I want to add something, Rani.
Yeah.
The metal embossment, the theme, the weight that you have shown in the painting. And as Deepak said, her leg is also bent. How closely he noticed it. But I love that you made everything in gold. Like it is all framed in gold. That love, that courage has been shown. It is gold. It is so precious. Wonderful artwork, Rani. I love this artwork. Really
Thank
good.
you so much.
Thank you for giving this for this event.
Yep. And Sonal loved gold, because her name is Sonal. So S-O-N-A, Sona. Sona means gold. So we go to the next artwork. We have so many beautiful artworks.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, this is by our amazing Rauf Bhai. He has made Indian soldiers. It's a tribute to the bravery of our soldiers. You can see our tricolor flag there. So Rauf Bhai, I want you to talk about this painting today. Are you there with us?
Hello, Dr. Saab.
Welcome, Rauf Bhai.
Hello, Sonal man. Can you listen to me?
बिल्कुल. आपकी आवाज मुझे बिल्कुल पता है किसके से लग रही है. You sound like Devanand today.
Oh, thank you. और जो soldiers brave जो होते हैं, look, I can't express very much about bravery of soldiers. You better much express it, sir. रोहित भाई आप ही जरा समझा दें.
हमारे राव भाई बहुत कम बोलते हैं. He speaks too less because his brushes and strokes speak the maximum. But इस पेंटिंग को सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा डिफाइन आज की तारीख में हमारे साथ जो कर सकता है वो है दीपक. And when I played this painting on the screen, I was looking at the expressions of Deepak, and trust me, it was full of patriotism. So Deepak, इस पेंटिंग के बारे में आज आप डिफाइन करो and give that honor to us and Rav bhai.
So my unit, it had participated in the Kargil war, right? And at that time, in those peaks, there were people whose heads and whose hands and legs were blown off. Okay, and at that time, in those places, there wasn't enough of first aid equipment, and there were some of these people who said, "Arey, isko don't use it on me." I mean, in Hindi, I'm saying, "Ki mere ko ye nahi chahiye, main nahi bachunga." Means I will not survive. Don't waste this medical kit on me, that guy there is likely to survive, use it on him. I mean, this person's hand is blown off, right? Imagine the kind of pain that you're in when your hand or your leg is blown off by an artillery shell. And then in that moment, you're telling ki, don't use that medical equipment for me, I will not live. Give it to that person who will live.
Oh.
You can imagine, we lost about 1,800 people, close to 1,800 people dead,
Yeah.
badly injured there. But you can imagine the kind of mindset there is. And also I wanted to share one thing, right? Yes, I mean, I'm also a pacifist today, right? Okay. And yes, there is this right and wrong behind which people go to war. Okay. It's very unfortunate, but that's what happens in this world. However, what I want to share is, it's a very unique thing over there that you are going into operations where you know you're not going to come back to your family.
Oh my God.
And over there, people fight that I want to go. You know, so people will typically fight, okay, no, I don't want to go, right? Send the other person. But out there in those units, people have fights to say, no, you won't go, I will go, right? Okay, now that's a very different kind of a mental orientation where a person's life is no longer kind of as important as the ability to kind of take the ultimate sacrifice.
Take the ultimate, yeah.
Okay, and I'm just celebrating that spirit that has so beautifully come here. And this is actually a tribute to not just Indian soldiers, but soldiers all over the world.
All over the world.
People who have families, people who are normal human beings. People typically think that war happens only by people who are very cold and not having humanity. It's a very different thing. There are those people, but people who fight in organizations to defend their own countries, the bravery comes from a lot of love. And this photograph really symbolizes that love, right? That you have a family, everything, but you're still going in there because of that love you carry.
So true.
So thank you, Rolf, for this absolutely heartwarming painting, right? Thank you.
So Rolf bhai, इससे अच्छा आपकी पेंटिंग को कोई भी एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकता था.
Very truly expressed.
Yeah, और एक आदमी का, just I wanted to converse in Hindi with Rolf. What Deepak said, that एक आदमी का हाथ कट गया, but वो फिर भी बोल रहा था कि मेडिकल किट उसको दो जिसकी जरूरत है, क्योंकि मैं तो नहीं बचूंगा. And I had tears listening to this, Deepak, but that is what it is, being brave.
Right.
You know, so touched. Thank you, Rolf bhai. और मैं चाहूंगा कि इस पेंटिंग के हकदार ये शख्स हमारे सामने बैठे हैं, दीपक अय्यर यही रहेंगे. और मैं दुआ करूंगा और रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा आपसे कि अगर किसी ऐसे इंसान को इस पेंटिंग को दें जो उसको एम्ब्रेस कर सके, who can embrace, you know, who can love it, look at it all the time, and you know, and salute to the bravery of all the soldiers across the country. Thank you so much for bringing this truly patriotic, brave filled artwork to all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to the next art because we have so many people, and the people whose names start with Varsha, V, X, Y, Z. Next time, I promise you, I'm going to reverse alphabetical order in terms of presentation, and that's my promise. We are going to start from Z to A, not from A to Z. Is that fine, Varsha?
I don't mind. It's good to sit here and listen to everyone's explanation.
Tell the fact. It is good to sit here and listen to Romit. Please.
Both is good.
Okay. Your friend is in the other room. I don't know what is she up to, but I'm sure she's watching us. So we'll go to this beautiful painting by Rekha Mudbiri. Yes, please.
Yes, this painting has been made by Rekha Mudbidri, a fearless child, a happy child she has made. So I want Rekha to come forward and talk about this for us. Rekha, are you there with us?
Unmute yourself.
Yes, can you
Hi,
hear
Rekha.
me? Hello.
Welcome to our show.
Thank you so much.
It's very nice to see you today. See, well,
Yes,
back
I'm
fit
happy
and
to
fine.
be here.
You're so brave. You
Yes.
came back, COVID survivor.
Yes, a COVID survivor and feeling much better now, and have passed the phase.
Very nice
Oh,
to see you today. See?
What? Tell me what kind of virus you had that you're looking so beautiful after it.
Yes, it's I think more than a month now, and my friends around me and family have helped me to gain back all my my health back. Yeah. Mm. Thank you, PaintBrush Art Community, for this opportunity, and forgive my voice. It's a little shaky today. I think the throat is actually getting back to normalcy.
No, but you definitely sound like Usha Uttam.
Thank you. Okay, so talking about the painting, I tried to paint this little girl with her this lamb with her. I called it Spirited because it portrayed this little girl's freedom or being brave against all oddities, probably. And we really don't know what one person is going through. Actually, I think each one of us around the world, each one of us here on earth, go through so many, adversities and difficulties. But actually, to smile through all this is, for me, being brave. So I guess all of us here are brave because we have gone through so many things, whether it is health or losing a loved one, or working hard and trying to keep things
This is a
afloat.
beautiful painting.
Thank you so much, Romit.
I can also see the way it is protecting the lamb. So that
Yes.
is also bravery. That lamb looks fearless and very content in the arms of that child.
Yes. Actually, I think
that's a sweet artwork.
There's some
Very
kind
sweet
of energy in this little girl that is attracting the lamb to feel safe with her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess I painted this after I felt a little better. So I guess both of us, the little girl and me, kind of, are really feeling the same in this painting, feeling safe actually, and happy.
You look stunning. You look beautiful, and so also your painting. You have a very good heart, and this painting. The uniqueness about this painting is that no matter what you are, a human or an animal, you can embrace anyone with your heart.
Yes.
Even holding a lamp would bring courage to you and motivate you. That's a beautiful painting, Rekha. Thank you so much, and it's nice to have you back, smiling and rocking. And next time, I want you to sing a song on Usha Uttam. Let me tell you very honestly, and I'm going to hit you on that when you meet next time.
I will very bravely do that next time.
Okay. God bless you.
Thank
We
you.
go to the next
Thanks
artist.
to all of you to keep me all through the pandemic. I think all of you have given me good company through your paintings, and I used to watch your everybody's works on WhatsApp. Actually, that kept me actually going and feeling fresh. Thank you so
I'll tell
much.
you a simple episode. Rekha called me and spoke about it, and I simply said one thing to her: "Kya yaar, kuch bhi." So it's very nice to see you back, rock and rolling. God bless you, dear.
Yeah, I didn't think I would be able to exhibit my work today, but I said I have to get over it and paint and get back to normalcy.
That's great. God bless you, dear. We go to the next artist now.
Sorry?
We'll go to the next artist.
Yes. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Bye. So I know who's coming in. One and only, my guru, who has loads and loads of patience. But he motivates me a lot because he's one man you want to sit with who is plethora of experience, trust me. And I enjoy my sitting with him and having tea. Why? Because we have got very, very good and very innocent and very nice and sweet discussions about art. So imagine a guy who is a technical expert, who's an engineer, me from a medical. We both don't paint. We both don't use strokes and brushes. And still we talk about art when we meet. and our daughters and family, of course. So here I present to you, who is also a correspondent for Televisionario, who is also the man behind supporting a daughter who is an upcoming, a beautiful artist. I welcome to you all, Saju Nair. For me, Guru. Yes, Saju.
Sure. It's an honor to be with this gathering, in fact. And yes, all the artworks, what you have seen here, has got different stories to be told, inspirational, and and the artwork of Rauf is something beyond words. And the way Deepak Iyer sir has explained, it's again, there is no words to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great feeling, and it's a great feeling that the artists of this community take up the challenge of the given themes, and they work with the themes. That is one of those aspects what we have seen. And thanks to PaintBrush for giving that such themes that artists work beyond their comfort zone. They normally go with abstract. Okay, they keep on continuing with abstract. They go on doing nature paintings. They go on with the nature paintings. But such themes, what we give, is actually throwing a challenge to them. That in fact actually realizes the potential, hidden potential in them. And every artist, every one of them has actually done beautifully here. As part of TV2, I would also like to inform that it's a long time, like 2 years, we have been supporting art and artists from UAE. And thanks to Alessandra for giving her platform for all of us to just showcase our artworks and everything globally. Today, after 2 years of service, we are one of the official media partner for World Art Dubai.
Wow.
And that is one of a great success, what we have seen. And we should actually heartfully thanks everyone for their support in that ways. So we will be meeting you in World Art. Alessandra is also traveling to Dubai. She will be landing on 5th of April, and we will have a lot of things to be done for all the artists. We have got a lot of ideas which is to be shared with everyone. So it's a great opportunity. And for about Brave, I told all the Brave is ladies for me, from the mom, from my daughter, because she has taken the brave courage to go ahead with the paintings. In this age, I always admire her because, like most of the people, most of the kids would like to play outside or go with the tab, where a day starts early in the morning with class, and then comes to the tuitions, then go with the painting. So she don't have anything to do that. So I think that is something she has developed from her mind with the passion. So for me, one of the brave is that she is going up with the passion. Everyone, thanks a lot. I would like to also tell to Salim Khan, if he is there, that about Little India, the effort what Little India is putting towards to the help of the underprivileged kids back in India. We are also proud that Varsha is one of those participants who participated in the art calendar in 2021.
Yeah.
So the collaboration with PaintBrush, I really admire that PaintBrush is one of those entity that who can do wonders. So we will all join with us for any cause that we can do for it. Thank
you so much, Saju. Saju, my spirit at the back door, so keeps pushing me, and we'll do a lot of things in the coming days for sure. We know that. It's nice to have Televisionario always supporting us and covering our event to the core. Very beautifully written, very artistically written, and core and articulate. Thank you so much, Saju, for being a part of this family and the community. And we are honored to have you, Peter and Anjini uncle, Sultana ma'am, Rukni sir as a patron of PaintBrush Art Community. And we are so glad that you introduced us to Alessandra, who is a beautiful and a humble soul supporting all the artists and artworks. Thank you so much, dear. I also want to thank Emma. We already met Emma. Much indebted to you be here with us today. I'll go to the next artworks because there are artists, putting up the steps up, and we have someone here. Yes, please, Sona.
Yes. So this painting is by Renu Shivam. She has used gold. She's showing the courage of a woman, a very traditional woman, but with her face and all, you can see that courage, her eyes. And those red flowers are symbolizing bravery. So Renu, I would like you to come and talk about this, please. Are you there with us?
Yeah, hi.
Hi Renu, welcome.
Hi,
Nice
everyone.
meeting you today.
Yeah, same here, Sonal. Hi, everyone. My name is Renu Shivam, and I would like to welcome all the guests today. I'm living in Middle East from last 25 years, and living in this region, it's inspired me to do something on Middle Eastern women. So this painting, Ruksar, is a tribute to all Middle Eastern women who are ready to take all kinds of challenges with bravery. And these women who are strong, liberated, awakened in all senses, exercising their rights, voicing their opinion, and they are doing so well in all fields of life, whether they are leaders, artists, writers, doctors, and so on. So by this painting, Ruksar, is an oil painting, and mostly I have used white and black color in this painting, and a few strokes of gold I have used, which is a symbol of passion and courage. And these two red flowers, they are telling us, they are demanding us to please notice this brave woman. And I hope you all like this Ruksar painting, who's brave, is strong, and she has big dreams and hopeful thoughts. Thank you so much, everyone. And thanks, PaintBrush Art Community, to give me this opportunity to show my work and give my tribute to Middle Eastern women. Thank you so much.
This is beautiful, yeah. And I'm just looking at it, and you know what? When I saw your painting, let me give you a very honest opinion about this painting. I love the gold in that, and
thank you so much.
It's so nice, and it's very soothing to eyes. And Renu is a wonderful artist. We are good friends as well, and we meet a lot of times. And trust me, whenever I see her artwork, you can far away, if you look at Renu Shivam's artwork, you can say it's Renu.
Thank you so much.
That is the uniqueness of her artwork, and she's always playing with these. The colors that you see, if you write it with these colors on your paper, will look very small and bland. But she puts it in such a beautiful way that even black looks red, and even black looks gold. That is the uniqueness about her. It's a beautiful artwork, and I would like our special guest, we would like to say something about Renu's art, because this is, I like that thing on the top. Yeah. What do you call that? Yeah. That thing is very much, yeah.
The Arabic style.
Yeah, the Arabic style.
Yeah.
And how cultures are so embedded together. So, guest, would you like to say something about this art? Saju is there?
Yeah, it's indeed beautiful. We have been following Renu through the Facebook. She's a brilliant artist. There is no doubt in that.
No doubt about
it. So, in fact, as you very clearly told, the golden lines what's given is really very attractive. That shows the glory and the strongness. And it's very good, superb.
And you know, Renu is always making larger than life canvases, 100 and 250. I think so. The larger side, you must have crossed 200 as well, right?
No, not yet. I'm going to try. I'm going to try very soon.
Yeah. So Renu, when I see these eyes of this girl, this woman, right? And they're so giving. They're so natural. So do you believe in giving?
Definitely, I believe in giving.
And you think that giving is
don't tell that. He's going to ask that painting.
I would be happy to give you, no problem at all.
She can give me any time. I know that, but it's a beautiful painting.
Thank you so much.
I admire it.
Thank you so much.
And thank you,
Saju sir, also.
Yeah. So Saju picked me up this time. So we'll go to the next. Yes, Deepak.
Just wanted to share what I was noticing is, if I look at the left side of the painting, all the flowers and all, they are immaculate, right? Very,
Yeah.
very immaculate, very sharp. But on the right side, when you see her dress, right, that gold splotches, right? And for the mind, it kind of creates a reality kind of a thing. Okay, it appears almost real, right? Otherwise, it could almost appear like a great painting, but a painting.
Exactly, that's what I said. Yeah,
it wouldn't look like real. That's, you know, like as though somebody is really stepping in, and that entire way you've used that light gold to splotch it. Okay, it makes it come out so much alive, right? As though somebody will step out of it. So that's what I'm really loving about this painting. Absolutely masterful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
God bless you, Renu, as always.
Thank you, Dr. Rumi. Thank you so much.
And see you soon, like I have promised Shivam. So see you soon.
See you soon, yeah.
See you soon.
So, looking forward.
Yeah. So we'll go to the next artist. Before I go to the next, I'm going to tell you that is amazingly beautiful art as well.
This is by Rishu Gosain Roy. Rishu, you're there with us?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome. Last time we could not meet.
Yeah. Sorry
nice
for
having
that.
you with
I
us
was in
today.
India. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. First of all, a very good evening to all the esteemed guests. And thank you, PaintBrush Art Community, for giving me this opportunity. Going to the painting, feathers have been known to symbolize and signify high honor. Native American warriors were awarded with feathers when they won a battle or for a special display of bravery in any war. Feathers are considered as the gift from nature. In my painting, I have used feathers to showcase the honor and the pride the girl has acquired, yet she carries so much of grace and a smile on her face so elegantly. Hence, I have named it as Grace and Glory.
Wow. You look as beautiful as the painting of yours. Let me tell you that. And
thank you.
The thing is, you know, all I can talk is praise art. And there are a few artists who are beyond praise, and you are one of them. So
thank you so much.
I've seen your wall murals. I've seen you paint walls. I've seen you paint canvases larger than life. And this is, trust me, a beautiful painting. And it's very good blend of colors, to be honest. I like the eyes. I like that thing. What do you call that, with the feathers next to the ears?
With the feathers, that's also like feathers I have depicted. They symbolize the high honor and bravery. So I've used feather everywhere.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
That means she has done so many wonders, and she's carrying all that with all the grace and dignity. Yeah. So every woman is brave. I feel everyone, the one who's standing with truth and right, is brave. So
in
if
my
you're
house,
standing with
I keep saying that all women are brave because ours is a girls' hostel. We have all women here, so I have to survive, you know.
Yeah.
So Emma, what would you like to say about it? This painting. What do you think about this painting?
You hear me?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I actually saw this painting in present before COVID time. Maybe Rashu didn't remember, but I saw this painting in present.
Yeah.
It was very beautiful painting. I love the mix of the color, the mix of the style also. And fantastic artwork. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
But I believe me, in present is amazing. Very impressive. Believe me.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
Thank you so much, Rishu. Thank you for being patient with us, for waiting.
My
like
pleasure.
I said,
I'm enjoying.
next time I'm going to make it into reverse, the alphabetical order. so that, you know, the V's and the T's and the S and the R's, they don't suffer. But, you know, it used to help me in my exams. By the time people used to take my, by the time people used to take my Viva and practicals, my teachers would be so tired that they would ask me any silly question and I would give any silly answer. And I still top my exams. So thank you so much, Rishi, for being with us.
Thanks a lot.
We'll go to the next artist. And let me tell you, everyone, all these artworks that you're showing today to us, these are going to be displayed on the PaintBrush and the social media for sale. You can contact Sonal to display these artworks of yours to be displayed on our social handles and in the next week on the Rex social media and the website for it to be sold and support you to give that platform, because we have got the permission for that. Thank you so much. We'll go to the next artist now. Ruben.
Wow. Hello, Ruben. Well, Ruben has made Nelson Mandela. This is his signature style of art. The way he works, whatever he can make, he makes. So this is wonderful, very unique art of his. He has made Nelson Mandela, Nobel Prize winner for peace. So he's from Venezuela and he is joining us from Venezuela. So hi, Ruben, are you there with us?
Hi, can you hear me?
Nice
Can
having
you
you
hear
with
me?
us. Yes,
Can
we
you hear
can hear
me?
you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. I am Ruben Molina Arts from Venezuela. I am grateful to participate at Curated Deer online theme organized by the PaintBrush Art Community. Thank you so much, Madam Sonal Project and Mr. Rumi Project. What does brain mean to me? The brain is the way people can fight against their problems without fears. That's history of Mr. Nelson Mandela. He was inmate in the prison for 27 years. When Mandela left from the jail, he had many reasons to make revenge. Whoever he called all people to forgive, to tolerance, so to build a new country with peace. South Africa was on the brink of civil war. It was challenged for Mandela, who could stop one war in her country. He taught us just forgive, to tolerance, can will one great people. Thank you so much.
This is beautiful artwork. You know that I always like your art, Ruben. What do you have to say?
Thank you,
Peter. I mean, like, it is without words, you know, when you see Ruben's art.
It's yeah, I can see it's Nelson Mandela, and I love this impressionist style that Ruben used for his works always. And yeah, it's a beautiful work. I love it. And Nelson Mandela, of course, is also a synonym for brave, like Mother Teresa.
Yeah,
Full work. I like it.
Hats off to you, Ruben. This is a beautiful artwork, and I like your style of painting, which is unique and extraordinary. God bless you for connecting with us all the way from Venezuela. And you know that we all in the PaintBrush Art Community, we love your work, and we want you to one day come to Dubai and showcase your artworks and do a live art with us very soon. I'll pray that one day that happens very soon. Thank you, Ruben. We'll go to the next artist. We'll go to the next artist.
Thank you.
This is by Shilpi Jain. Hi, Shilpi, are you there with us? She has made a door and you need courage to take that first step. So
Hi, Sonal.
Hi, Shilpi. How are you?
I'm good.
So I want you to talk about this artwork for us today.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Shilpi. And this is the very first time I'm participating in an online competition. I'm quite nervous also because I'm not a good speaker. I would like to thank the PaintBrush Art Community for giving me this opportunity to showcase my artwork today. And it's my pleasure to meet and listen so many talented artists from the world of art. And Romit sir, you are too good. I'm loving all your jokes. Usha Uttup and Devanand sab yaad dilaya aaj aapne. It's really good. You are a very good host, I must say.
I don't have a choice actually.
No, you are too good. I'm loving all your jokes actually.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
So the artwork you are seeing on your screen is a mixed media painting. The idea of painting a door came into my mind when the lockdown happened, when everyone closed their door and all were scared to invite anyone inside their house. So that time, all doors were closed in the world, and only the brave hearts, the people with courage, they stepped out to help our community and to serve our community. And they are our frontliners. They are the courageous enough to help us day and night. And so when I heard about the theme of this online competition, this idea again struck to my mind, and so that's how I created this artwork. And on the other hand, I named it the gateway. So for me, it could be the gateway to opportunity, gateway to success, or it could be the gateway to happiness. It could be a gateway to anything we want. Because I always feel to achieve something in life, we have to leave our comfort zone and step out of the doors to fulfill our dreams. And we need courage for that. Courage is the magic that turns our dreams into reality. We cannot just sit back and relax behind the locked doors and think that someone will come and fulfill our dreams. For that, we need to move out. And to achieve something in life, we should be courageous enough to open the door and face all the challenges of life. For me, courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let the fear stop you. So yeah, that's it. And at the end, I would like to say a quote by Osho. It says, "Be brave, take risk, and allow the unexpected." That's how only we can achieve our dreams. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Yeah, I have one question with you for you.
Yes.
Who told you that you cannot speak?
I myself told my.
I was about to ask that.
Absolutely. Romit, you just hit it on the head. As much as she's an artist, she's also a, good
orator.
Actually, I'm not a good speaker in public. I just get nervous.
Yeah. You're absolutely wrong about it. And I think so. You have the art of speech.
Oh, thank you.
You are a good orator, so don't judge yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Because once you start judging yourself, you lose the battle.
Yes, right.
Yeah, because we don't know what's there on the next side of the wall when you're going to fight and find an enemy. But we know that.
This is what I'm saying, that respect the unexpected.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I play cricket, and I have been a captain of a cricket teams, and I have been also the coach for the Indian cricket team in the Indoor World Cup. And I used to tell my team, what is the most important thing that you need to focus on, not what your enemy is or his weaknesses. Focus on what strengths you have which your enemy doesn't.
Right. I'll keep
so that's the same thing for you.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. Stepping out of that door and going and treating people. I had to lie to my family when I stepped out in the COVID time. I did not say where I'm going. I did not tell that I met 116 infected people in a camp, and I came back home. And it really takes a lot of effort to open this door and get out. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing this thing to us and connecting to it, because I'm totally humbled and touched. It's a beautiful artwork. And if this is your first time in artwork, then I think so. You need to judge yourself again. Why? Because it is a beautiful artwork.
Oh, thank you, sir. Means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
If anyone else has to say something, Saju, Deepak, and everyone, Peter and all.
So I think I'm just taking this moment to acknowledge you as a doctor, Romit. Okay, because yeah, among the entire community, we have a doctor here, and somewhere we were acknowledging doctors out there. Arey, doctor to yahan pe hai. Right? So, and I have to also, I'm taking a moment inside of this lovely art of Shilpi
Thank
to
you,
just
sir.
say that I have been at both ends, right? I've been in combat also, and when I got injured, I was in the hospital also, and that's why I'm here today. Because of an injury, I had to step out. However, what I want to share is when I was admitted in the hospital for almost some 2 months because of some big injury, but there, every day I would notice people coming in with all kinds of things, people who were shot up with explosions, accidents, all kind of stuff, right? And it was a military hospital right in Kashmir. And I would notice these doctors day in and day out handling them. And it was so, and that was the time it occurred for me that for me as a soldier, it is so simple, right? Pulling a trigger, just one finger required. But once that bullet goes inside somebody, for a doctor to revive that person, okay, virtually between that human being and God stands the doctor, right? Okay. So just taking a moment, and especially last 1 year has taught us even more. Not that none of us ever acknowledge, because I think we need doctors day in and day out, but it's just made this come out. So I'm just using this moment to both acknowledge Shilpi as well as Dr. Romit here. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Really,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much.
for your services. Thank you for your
Most
risk.
welcome, sir.
Thank you,
Most
Shilpi,
welcome.
for celebrating doctors the way you have. Thank
Someone
you.
asked me
Means a
during
lot.
COVID, why do you have to do it? You have a family to risk. So I just simply said one thing. When I took the Hippocratic Oath, there was no U-turn for me. So let's move on. Rather than getting more emotional and you seeing the other side of me, we go to the next artwork. Shilpi, it's a beautiful artwork and you're a beautiful orator. Keep maintaining that and be
Thank you.
participative of the events.
Yes, sure, sir. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So we go to the next art.
Hi, this is made by Snehita Gehlot, but today she could not join us because of some family emergency, but she has made, you can see a little girl, you can see lots of books behind her, that, and with proper education, she can find that light in her life. There's a light in front of her and she can reach that light by being educated. So there is a brave girl standing there, pointing towards the light, and with all the books and full education and care, she can rise and she can find that light of her life. But it's very sad Snehita could not join us today, so we can move forward now.
Yeah, but I want to thank my daughter here who bought an orange juice for me because I might go below glucose levels. So she got it for me. Shania, thank you so much for that. Now, Snehita and her brother were going to perform Veer Ras. Veer Ras is a poetry where people talk about bravery in a battlefield. That's a word given in Hindi. Her brother was supposed to perform a Veer Ras for us because we had planned for you, Deepak, and all the artists here. But we are going to miss it out. Why? Because they had a tragedy in the family. They lost their grandfather. So they could not be a part of this event with us today. So we pray and we wish that the family gets all the courage. So we'll go on to the next art because it's a beautiful artwork and it's a very, very enlightening artwork. Oh. So let me take the liberty of introducing this artist. This artist belongs to me, and I am the sole, what do you say, beneficiary of all the artworks of Sonal. So please keep that in mind. And this is a beautiful piece of artwork by Sonal, and I'm so glad that I see the artworks of hers. I get really touched. Why? Because the whole atmosphere in my house has changed. Everyone paints now except me. I did try to paint something on a canvas. I used brushes and strokes, but it still looks white. So till it gets into color, I'm going to share my artworks with you all. I want Sonal to define her artwork.
So I have made Mother Teresa because for me, she could have spent all her life in lots of comfort, but then she sacrificed all her comforts and she dedicated her life to the service of mankind, to poor, to ill people. She has missionaries of charity in Calcutta. She prayed, she told the magic, and she had this magic and she had this healing power that came into her eventually, that she could heal people just by touching them. And for that, she was given the title of sainthood. And she got Nobel Prize for her peaceful works, for her humanitarian works. And you can see in this painting, she's praying and the light is falling on her head, that white aura you can see. So here is Mother Teresa. We all know about her. I just tried to paint. And this blue background is showing that blue line that she had on her sari. So that is all in just blue and white. The whole painting is made in blue and white. So, and the white aura falling on her light on her head, you can see that. That is all. Thank you so much.
If anyone would like to say something, you better say something.
Marvelous, simply marvelous, Sonal.
Yeah, that's a way.
It's so elegant, just the two colors, and actually color and absence of color. I think that's what is the context. There is color and there's absence of color. And inside of that, what image comes. So beautiful. Thank you.
See, the good thing about this art is, not because I'm praising, she's my wife. The good thing about this art is the artist's perception of blue. You know, Mother Teresa always had a sari with the blue layers to it. And then combining that blue with the blue around you is trying to show that she had this divine power to bring everything around her into her shelter. That's a beautiful piece of artwork, Sonal. God bless you. And of course, Peter will like this. Why? Because Peter loves Mother Teresa. Okay, we have somebody who has a unique mic, which plays in the background. I would request. Yeah. So good, Sonal. I'm really impressed being a husband to a beautiful artist and a beautiful artworks. Let's go to V. So all those names starting with V will have smiles now. I think so. Oh, we have another S. Sorry, Varsha, you missed it. Sugat Ji. Yes, please. Sonal.
This is by our wonderful Sugat Priyadarshi. He has made this superhero doctor fighting with COVID. And it's a beautiful artwork. Sugat Ji has made it in watercolors. And this doctor is trying to fight this disease, fight this pandemic, and showing bravery. And Sugat Ji, hello, are you there? Hello, Sugat Ji, are you there with us?
Yeah, he's there.
We can't hear him.
Sugat Ji.
So he's standing like James Bond and just fighting with it.
Okay. We'll wait for Sugat Ji. We'll go to the next artist. Varsha Khatri.
Varsha Khatri, yes, she has made Mirabai. Mirabai, yes, Varsha, are you there with us?
Yes, hi Sonal ji, I am here. Good evening.
Hi Varsha, welcome. I want you to talk about this artwork for us.
Yeah. First of all, many thanks to PaintBrush Art Community for this wonderful platform. For this theme, Brave, I have painted beautiful Saint Mirabai, who was not only greatest devotee of Lord Krishna, but was also very brave. Just to give a little background about Mirabai. Mirabai was a mystic poet and one of the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna from 16th century. She was born in royal family in India, and when she was small, she saw a marriage and she was so fascinated by it that she asked her mother, "Who is my bridegroom?" Now, Mira's mother in jest just pointed towards image of Lord Krishna and said, "Mira, Krishna, he is your bridegroom." Now, since that moment, Mira considered Lord Krishna as her husband, her soulmate, and lover. She dedicated her entire life in devotion towards Lord Krishna. And for such a behavior by a princess or a queen, she faced a lot of criticism and ill treatment by society. But she was brave, courageous, and determined, and she faced all the obstacles and challenges and continued her spiritual path to unite with her Lord, her soulmate, Lord Krishna. Like to fall in love is great, but to continue loving someone in spite of obstructions and challenges is brave. Thank you so much.
This is mind-blowing. The colors, the combination, it's so uplifting. So, Varsha, you spoke a lot about Mirabai. Do you know where the temple of Mirabai is?
Yeah, it is in Rajasthan.
Which part of Rajasthan?
Durgar.
It's next to my house.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my sasural, that is my in-laws, share the same wall as Mira's temple, and I'm so fortunate because whenever we go to this place, we go to the temple.
Oh, so fortunate.
Yeah, it's a beautiful painting, and I would like to say that the best thing about this painting is the combination of Lord Krishna behind and Mira in the front. And it's so soothing to see it. It's a beautiful piece of artwork. And then you see that water, which is subtle, the shining moonlight coming on the water, and then combining it with the sur of Mira. And then what that instrument is called in her hand?
Iktara.
Exactly. One wired
Yeah.
playing instrument. It's called ek tara. The tara means the wire, and ek means one.
Yeah.
And I have it in my house, by the way. I have it in my house. Yeah. We keep doing it all the time. Tung, 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 tung.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful piece of work. If someone would like to say something about it.
Thank you.
There is also a silhouette behind, below the moon.
Yeah,
of a temple.
Yeah.
Wow, absolutely gorgeous, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful piece of art.
Thank you so much.
God bless you, Varsha. Your paintings are always very culture oriented.
Yeah.
And I always tell to Sonal, when you see her painting, it takes you all the way back home. And you made us nostalgic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And keep participating, because your art, since the time you started participating with us and what I see today, has been emerging and evolving.
Thank you.
God bless you, dear. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
So we go to the next art and the artist. And before I call that artist, I want to see her face. Yeah, she is smiling, so we can go. Beautiful. Beautiful piece of art.
Yes, by Varsha Saju Nair, our cute little girl who has become an amazing superstar now. So this is an artwork. You can see that soldier, he is fighting as well as praying. Varsha, I love this art so much. It was the first artwork that we got for this event. I want you to talk about it now. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I am also Varsha. And first of all, I thank Romit Uncle and Sonal Aunty for giving me this opportunity. Bravery is having the courage to step out of your shell, and sometimes facing a new day is being brave. Sometimes choosing to face the light in a room of darkness is being brave. When I first thought of this topic, I had a lot of ideas, but it's always been a wish of mine to express how much I appreciate the efforts done by soldiers. And so that is why I chose this work. This painting is titled Courage and Faith, and it's done using acrylics. It takes an unspeakable amount of courage, bravery, and faith to put your life on the line for your country and for your people. It is not easy to go out into the war zone, and it's definitely not like how it's portrayed in movies. The trauma here is real, and despite all of this, these people, these amazing people, choose to go defend us. And there is no amount of words that I can possibly say to express my gratitude to these heroes for keeping all of us safe. So this is why I chose to paint this subject. You can see the soldier holding onto a cross, praying to God that he gets back home to his people and to his family. And you can sense the tension in the painting and the anticipation of what would happen next, because every second on the battlefield is as unpredictable as it gets. And to be in the presence of a war hero, Deepak sir, is an honor like none other. And hats off to you, sir, and thank you for your service. So thank you.
Varsha, absolutely mesmerizing this picture. But the one slightly different version of the story I'll tell you is that a soldier in a moment like this doesn't pray that he gets back. He typically prays that, God, I'm going to go ahead and I might not come back, take care of my family. That's the prayer, not that he will go back. A soldier will never pray that I go back safe, right? You'll always pray, I'm going to go ahead and do what my duty is. God, take care of my family. Okay, so just that version in that story I'm altering, right? Soldiers never
That
pray to
makes
go back
it so
safe.
much more
Then they're not
meaningful.
soldiers. Yeah, but beautiful. Absolutely captured it in that moment. Thank you so much for putting it
Thank you,
the
sir.
way you put it, right? An image speaks 1,000 words. This image speaks 1,000,000 words. Thank you.
Beautiful painting, Varsha. I really have to go into depth to get some words. I love that cross. Why? Because everything is behind it and nothing beyond it. It's a beautiful piece of artwork. The uniqueness of this artwork is it's black, dark, but still looks white and beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, the strokes that I've used and defined it using the same color and the blending, it's absolutely amazingly beautiful.
Thank you.
So hats off to you, sweetheart, for this beautiful painting. And training अच्छा दिया है. साजू बहुत अच्छा training दिया है. I am like out of words अभी क्या बोलेगा. So I want today only one person to comment on this artwork, and that is Saju Nair. Please, I want a critic review on this artwork.
मेरा कुछ comment नहीं है इसमें. She keeps on doing it. We love admiring that. Simple.
Yeah,
The
she's a
topic
beautiful
selection, the way of doing it is her pure herself. So we just love what she's doing it, and thanks to all of you. I think today is the comment from Deepak sir will be much inspiring for her.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So these platforms are those for the younger ones to get inspired on what they do. And this will open wider opportunities, wider, perceptions on art. Like what you correctly told, that soldier never pray to go back to family. Rather they, so that is one point, one strong point what you have told now. So these are the small little things, but which carries a huge meaning. So thanks for putting up that perspective. And I don't have anything to say to Varsha, because the credit for all this thing lies to Peter Gressman, to be honest, because the person who has identified her potential, guided her, and I leave it everything to him. And then it is all of you who are supported and encouraged. We as parents are just, facilitators, nothing more than that.
Beautifully said.
Thanks a lot.
Like when a soldier goes on a war, he never prays that he has to come back. And we doctors, when we go on a war, we always pray, God, please give us a chance to let us allow us to send him back to his family. So very touched and honored to see Varsha. When I met Varsha for the first time, and I have very peculiar incident to it, like, where do you study? It's a DPS. Okay. Where? Sharjah. Where? So she said, as of now, that was, I think, so in grade 9.
Grade 9.
I said, seriously? I looked at my daughter and said, what the heck is this, man? She's painting to that level. And you have inspired Varsha Ria to paint. So that's how friends inspire each other. I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. And just wanted to share with all of you for this. This is called a Niktara. Can you see it? So that's what Varsha was trying to show you earlier in her artwork. So that is beautiful painting.
I'll just add one more thing, because since all of the artists are here, I just want to tell you that Varsha will be participating on this year's World Art as a solo artist. So we would be happy to invite you all to the stand. Her stand is H12. Whenever you come down to DWTC, please visit us. Your blessing is much required. Thank you.
Yes. Coffee milega?
Milega lazam.
Kadak chai.
Starbucks.
Wonderful. And just wanted to highlight one particular thing. The fingers really get me, right?
Yeah. They are very touching.
Black and white photograph, okay? That's the way those fingers look, okay? So I want to just share that that's like, those fingers really
immaculate.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Actually, she is smart, you know. उसको training मिला है. उसने वो finger और cross के ऊपर ही focus किया है. You see, smart, huh? That's a beautiful painting, beta. Really.
Thank
nice.
you, Uncle. Thank you.
So there are Varsha was the last one, I think so. But then, before I go to my final, I have some people whom we missed. So I'll go first to Adelina. Are you there? I'm coming back to your output, sweetheart.
Here.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? We missed you, and you also missed the way Deepak sir praised your art. So I'm going to go back to your artwork, and then we come to Sugat Priyadarshis, because he had a connection problem. So let me go through that artwork of Adelina. The first one. How are you, Adelina?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you look sweet, beautiful, as always.
Thank you.
So what inspires you in your art and your painting?
Well, I always feel like so safe and secured in UAE, especially in Corona time. And like there are people who are trying their best to overcome their situations. And I was trying to give this message in this pic that like now, like we all of us will take a challenge in this brave situation that now we will face to overcome in this Corona situation. So yeah, so I'm very much thank you to Sonal ma'am and Rohit sir and this PaintBrush community. Thank you so much.
And this, I think, it's a great work. Like in this age, I've been fortunate to travel with her a lot, like through her artistic journey, because, and Adelina, there is no words. She has been improving a lot, like every now and then. And at this age, to have this creativity put onto a canvas such beautifully, I think this is awesome.
This is really
beautiful,
awesome.
Adelina. Beautiful. No words to that. Beautifully done.
My favorite part of this painting is the green coronavirus on the top right next to bush. People have not seen it yet, but I'm pinpointing it. That is the artist's creativity and imagination. Right, Adelina?
Adelina,
Yes, Peter sir.
I cannot say in words how proud I am on you. This development you made is unbelievable, and you put so many things in the hands of our government here in UAE. You praise that they protect us. It's unbelievable how many thoughts you put in this painting. I'm really proud on you.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, my dear.
Thank you. God bless you. We go to the next artist very quickly, and thank you for being patient with the hosts of yours. And I try to not disappoint all of you, because at least I can get a smile for being overboard with time on a weekend. But then anyway, that's COVID, so we are a blessing to put you on hold for a longer period of time, so that you stay home, you stay safe, and you don't get exposed on weekends to parties and restaurants. So thank the doctor for that, for keeping you online for so long and keeping you home and safe. Let me come to Sugat Priyadarshis artwork now. He had missed it because of the connection, sir, and his laptop. So Sugat ji, are you there with us online? Sugat Priyadarshi ji.
Good evening, one and all present here.
You know, Sugat ji and me have a strange thing. Whenever we do something online, we have a technical issue. And it's always with Sugat
and problem arise.
Yeah, I don't know why. Last time also it happened, but we somehow managed it because Facebook changed something which is out of the moon, you know, from nowhere. And today again, here I present to you.
Yes.
Sugat Priyadarshi.
This is made in A2 size. Here, I would like to say that bravery is whenever you are doing something danger, difficult for other, you are really brave. And on this platform, I would like to clap for Dr. Romit as a representative. He is representative of the frontline warrior over here. So clap for him. This is the artwork dedicated to all frontline warrior across the world. Thank you very much.
Oh, Sugatji, I want to thank you for one thing.
Yes.
You are the first person, the only person, and historically the first person to put a doctor in a Bond's costume.
Yeah, but it's
now whenever I see Craig Daniel, you know, I see myself, to be honest.
Truly, you can.
And whenever he picks that gun and he goes to that circle, you know, the Cumber circle, and he puts that gun, I think he has a stethoscope in his hand.
Yes, different. I like artwork very much. It's yours. You can put it as a memory.
The artwork was first revealed in Cognizant's COVID, our first online virtual event dedicated to COVID warriors throughout. We had showcased all the artworks by this brilliant artist on your screen called Sugat Priyadarshi. So I have asked him to show these portions of Cognizant's COVID. These were the artworks that were displayed into the first solo event of Sugat Priyadarshi.
More than 30 artworks were made.
Yeah. And we did a live thing. Beautiful. Thank you, Sugatji.
Thank you.
So if someone has to say something and discuss or ask something with Sugat, you're more than welcome to all the guests.
Sugat, just super, yeah, super. I mean, I don't have words. Just even the thought of making it like Bond, right? Absolutely love the creativity and love the way you masterfully brought that creativity into the picture. Okay, and I think that image of yours of Bond should become like at all hospitals they should put that, right? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That will be so inspiring for all what do you say, COVID warriors, right? All doctors, all staff.
I'm so happy to share one thing. I made one live Amitabh Bachchan, and the team of ABEF, Amitabh Bachchan Fan Club, one of the members shared my artwork to Amitabh Bachchan and all the team, and they are planning to arrange my live Amitabh Bachchan workshop. I mean, presentation. Like I have to paint it. Amitabh Bachchan.
अरे सर आप ही अमिताभ बच्चन हो, कहाँ जरूरत है आपको?
No. I mean it. I got good response from ABE. Thank you.
That's really good. I would pray that you get responses from everyone, and God bless you for your artwork. And I wish जंजीर के audition में आप होते, तो आज हम आपकी आवाज सुन रहे होते और आपके artworks. You're a beautiful artwork of an artist, and God bless you, Sugat, for being always with PaintBrush. And when you do that AB work, please do share it with us.
Sure.
And we have also planned something with the PaintBrush with Sugat, but we are going to reveal it very soon. Something extraordinary he's going to do. So once again, I would like to thank all our partners: Rex Interiors, Television RU2, Jalte Deep, Voice of Jaipur, Manak, Simply Jaipur, Eternal Thal, Little India, and Desert, and of course the founder of this PaintBrush Art Community, Sonal Purohit. So finally, I say, yes, Sonal.
It was such an emotional evening. I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you all for coming and supporting this theme. Brave. We are all brave in some or the other way. Well, even I'm brave. Actually, in the beginning, I could not talk in front of the viewers. Last year, if you would see me, I could not speak a line when people were watching me. But today, I'm talking in front of you. So this is a little small example of bravery from my side. So thank you all so much for sharing your artworks with us. And a big thanks to Major Deepak Iyer. It is amazing and heartwarming to have you with us. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you so much, Peter sir, Anjini uncle. We missed you, Rukni sir. We missed you, Farah Shiba. And you are always supporting us. And also a big, big thanks to Sultana ma'am. Always very affectionate, very loving, very generous. And Deepak, thank you so much for your inputs. Well, today I was thinking Romit was not the only host. You are also our host for the day. And thank you so much, Saju Nair. You always support us. Television Ario is also a part of our family now. Thank you all so much for coming with us.
Yeah, Deepak, तुमने मेरी जगह ले ली.
Yes.
I just
Deepak
want to add one
was
point
our
in that.
co-host today.
I wanted to take a moment and say we've actually, I'm just looking at the time. It's 12 o'clock in India now.
Yeah, I know.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Right. This has been almost 3.5 hours.
Absolutely.
Right? And had Dr. Romit not kept us so captivated with his dialogue and with his energy, I don't know where he gets that energy from. I don't know what your doctor got for you in that cup, right? Some magic syrup or something. But if you had not kept us with your energy continuously on, I don't think we would have had the kind of fun that we had today. So just wanted to take a moment to kind of celebrate you and the kind of energy, passion that you brought into this entire event. So thanking you. Thanking
That's one of the best compliments I got, Deepak, and that also from you. क्या बोलूं यार, अब रुलाओगे क्या? So
नहीं, एक बात मेरे को की बोलना है कि Television Area 2 has a tagline that says as an endless discovery of talents. This is our tagline. Today, I think meeting Deepak sir and analyzing his review on the artworks. This is actually a new discovery of talents for us because the way he has gone each and every artwork.
Absolutely.
I think it is mind-blowing. I request you to be a permanent analyzer for the events. This will encourage artists. In fact, you are also pointing those things which artists have never thought about it.
Absolutely.
So these are the points where we actually encourage artists to think more and do more, improve in their efficiencies. So I'm really thankful to you for giving this 3 hours of time uninterruptedly, and thanks a lot. Thanks, Romit and Sonal, for bringing this gentleman over here, who is actually the hero of the day, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really, I agree with you.
That's a very good.
And one more thing I want to add, a special and heartwarming thanks to Alessandra, our favorite Alessandra, who's always coming with us, always sitting patiently throughout the show. She's always there with us for every event of us. And she is such a sweet friend of ours. Thank you so much, Alessandra, for all your love and support.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all artists because today I saw a very wonderful artworks. Congratulations Sonal and Dr. Romit for organizing this event because event every wonderful. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Saju Nair, for superb job for report every exhibition, every virtual art exhibition. Thank you so much, Saju, and I hope to meet you soon during my next trip in Dubai. Greetings from Italy. Thank you so
Yes.
much. And
Thank you, Emma. But guests, please don't go.
all artists,
I
great,
need Deepak.
great.
Deepak, I'm putting you into a juxtaposition now. Okay, so you need to depolarize yourself and pick the artist who is going to be a part of one of the episodes of Cafe Art. And Saju and Nair, it's a good idea to have Deepak regularly on these online arts with us. And we pray that once he's here physically, and I'll ask and request Sonal if we can have Deepak more with us in the future, because he is really good. You know, he was very good in it. And we are honored to have you, a person like this. And I'm jealous of Sonal that why do all army men and all friends were part of her class? A lot of people don't know that some of our classmates are into army in a very high positions, and Deepak is one of them who happens to be that. So God bless to your Iyer, who produced those brave hearts.
I'm so proud of my friend circle. I must say that. Thank you so much, Deepak.
So Deepak, what's your pick?
I'm really lost, right? Because I mean, for each one there was a stroke of brilliance, and for me really to you know, say this over this, for me, I don't want to be in that position, right? Because for me each part had like a piece of divinity, right? For somebody, for I think who was it? I forget. I think I know, you know, I'm just seeing all your names here, but for somebody's, the eyes were there, right?
Yes.
For somebody else, the contrast was there. I think everybody had a stroke of brilliance. So I'm actually really caught in here, but I'm somehow sensing that some guru here, and I'm sensing from the conversation like Peter is supposed to be the guru here, right? And therefore a guru only knows the nuance involved. For somebody like me, I'm already seduced by the beauty. So once I'm seduced, I can't make out, right? But somebody who's a guru, because he or she is the one who takes the student to the epitome of
to the next level, yeah.
So I would probably, you know, request you to ask somebody like a guru over here,
so
to
Peter,
really take the call, because in their mind they know what is needed to really make a comment like that, right?
Yep.
Because they are the ones who already know.
So Peter, what's your pick?
So it means in my country we say you have the Black Peter. It's an thing, and so I have to say something.
Okay, for people who don't understand the meaning,
I agree with Deepak. There was, in every work was some special, and they are really great works under all these works. And when I have to pick one, I will pick this today because of the topic. And of course, this is Alejandro. His work is amazing. That
brilliant.
The doctors in the front heal the world. But I want to mention also Sonal. Sonal, this is the best work I saw so far from you that you present today. And of course, Adelina. Adelina is amazing. She make a development. I know Adelina since she is 9 years old. Like I know Varsha, and I know that this painting by Varsha is made, Varsha Nair, is made a few years ago. And it's amazing. And also the development that, especially the emerging artists doing, it's fantastic. It's really fantastic. But yeah, also Ruben's work of Nelson Mandela is beautiful, and it fits to the topic, because Nelson Mandela was a brave man, like Mother Teresa was the bravest woman I know, and that's, yeah, it's an amazing exhibition. Well done, Sonal and Romit. And yeah, it holds me for more than 3.5 hours on my computer, and that means a lot. So thank you for having me.
Thank you everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Deepak. Thank you, Saju. Thank you, Emma, sweetheart. You a sweetheart.
Thank you
staying
too.
with us for so long. Thank you so much, Alessandra. Thank you so much, every one of you who's been a part of this exhibition. My pick of the day is Rauf and Rishu Gosen Roy. That's my choice, but then I'll go with Peter's choice. And all of you, please send your artworks of today's exhibition to Sonal to display it on our social handles. And we'll try to market and support you on the platform to get it sold and support your talent. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Good night.
And Varsha, I like that cross of yours. That was
Thank
a
you so
beautiful
much.
piece of artwork.
Thank you.
Good night. all.
Abhar,
See you soon.
Namaskaram, Shubh Ratri. Enjoy the
Wash
weekend
yourself.
if you get some more
My
time.
work will start now.
Shukran.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Thanks for the valuable time. Bye, Emma.